1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Damn, I hit the low note. I hit the low note. But before we go any further into this thing, let us select the music. Let us select the music. Okay, done. Let me go over and check in the YouTubes. Not loud enough. Definitely not loud enough. Let's go again. Okay. Acceptable levels. Acceptable levels. Okay. It's Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. And it is the Boxing Talk with Raphie. What's going on here? Where are we? We're in the YouTube. I want to be on the other window. Okay. That's good. Let's sharpen up the angle. Okay, this is good. How are the levels? How are the levels? Boxing Talk with Raphie. Edition 45. Is it 45? Yeah, it's 45. Okay, and today, first and foremost, greetings. Greetings, one and all. We've got a selection of topics to get through. Okay. Where are we? Where's the list? Where's my sheet? Where is my sheet? Okay. What's this? What's going on? What's going on? All right. Where do we begin? Where do we begin? Well, firstly, I see. Okay. Let me see what's going on here. Okay, so we are going to have a visitor. We're gonna have a guest. A guest from overseas. Overseas guest coming to join us. Overseas guest coming to join us. America's most wanted, most notorious. Have I sent him the link? Have I sent him the link? Have I sent him the link? Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, so where are we? Let me go through the chat. When our guest when our guest arrives, I will forward him the link. Do I have him over here? Hold on. America's Most Wanted, Most Notorious has pledged to come and have a little chat. Have a little chat with us. There are some differences of opinion. And I thought it would be nice. If we could get the man himself in here. To chop it up. Share some opinions. Where are we? Yes. Be nice to chop it up, share some opinions. We are on different sides of the street. But who knows? There may be some points of common ground. There may be points of common ground. Who's to say? We don't know until he comes on and we can get into the thing. So that would be nice. But in the meantime, in between time, we will be talking. We'll carry on the show nonetheless. We've got a full topic sheet. Okay. Right. Okay, let's go. Let's first and foremost, let's get into okay, let's get into the chat. Let's do the roll call. Before we get into the boxing, let's do the roll call. So we have Last One. Good name. Bat-ish Crazy in the building. Toby Bartlett, Hall Monitor. Dion Fawkes. Dion Fawkes in the building. Wants to jump on after the Cali Enigma. So he's on standby. Ped, Hall Monitor, Mr. FT Media in the building. EJ Boxing in the building. You got the Cass. Our resident troll always shows up, loves the show. He still hasn't hit the donate button though. I don't know why, man. I can't find his donation. Okay, scrolling up. Earn with Hearn in the building. We're awaiting the big man himself. Big out west. It's the Cali Enigma. You saw the video earlier where he agreed to come on and, have a polite dialogue. Okay, who else we got? We got the Monique. How could I forget the Monique? Don't forget to retweet, Monique. Don't forget to retweet. Who else we got? Okay, and so that looks like the roll call for the minute. Kieran Betts is in the building. Scant Rants is here. Oh, he's saying hello to Cass. I thought he was saying hello to me. I thought he was saying hello to me. Scant Rants. Scant Rants was the one who introduced me to BFTB. Scant Rants challenged me. He challenged me. He said, Raph, there's a guy over there in, where is it? Where does he live? Baltimore. There's a Baltimore guy in Baltimore. You can't mess with him. You can't talk with him. I challenge you to come on over. Come on over, Raph, and talk to this guy. And lo and behold, his name was BFTB. And so, as you will all know the story, I went over there and we have a series. We have a series of back and forths, a series of dialogues, which I recorded for prosperity and which can be found in the video library right here on Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. Still some to release. Still got some to release. I still haven't released the my chat with the FTB when we talk about commercial value. And believe you me, that one is a classic. An absolute classic. You hear every week, Cass. Stop lying. Stop lying. You hear every week, but Scant Rant still owes me a conversation. Scant Rant went ghost. When I became a regular on BFTB, Scant Rant went ghost. He promised me he would come live over here on Boxing Talk with Raphie, but he has never fulfilled his promise. Never fulfilled his promise. He's right here. Said he'd come on. But to this day, Scant Rant has never materialized, never fulfilled his promise, never did what he said he was gonna do. Never did what he said he was gonna do. Never did it. I'm right here. Ready for the conversation. Right here, ready for the conversation. Right here for the conversation. How long have you been coming here? How long have you been coming here? People are waiting. People are waiting. They're in the chat. The ones who aren't in the chat, they're standing by. They're standing by for the conversation between yours truly, Raphael Dawkins, and the Cali Enigma. Most wanted. Most wanted. America's most wanted. Kira Betts. Scant Rants has gone quiet. Scant Rants, where are you, my friend? Where are you? Where are you? You've gone quiet. As soon as I mention your name, you go quiet. What's going on? What is going on? Okay, I think I'm gonna have to start the show. I think I'm gonna have to start the show with the first topic. Waiting for Cali Enigma. I'm gonna start the show with the first topic. Okay, so where are we? Okay, so first topic. We're going back to the KSI. We're warming in gently. We're warming in with the KSI. The KSI versus Logan Paul. Okay, so much controversy. Those of you who have seen the video, my latest video on the topic, will know that there is much weeping, wailing, and gnashing of teeth about this. Well, it's not proposed, it's going to happen. Logan Paul, KSI 2. Much weeping and wailing by people who believe themselves to be boxing purists or boxing aficionados. Boxing aficionados. Who don't like the concept, don't like the philosophy of Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, The Zone, Matchroom Boxing USA, putting on the show. They don't like it. They say it's not boxing. They say it's not boxing. It's not proper boxing. They say, and they're even more upset that there are real professional boxers on the undercard. That has got their asses chapped. That's chapped their asses. But my point is, Scant Rants is back. Scant Rant is back. So my point is, well, hold on a second. Is this not good for boxing? Is this not introducing? What? You got put on a timeout? For what? What did you get put on a timeout for? What did Scant Rants get put on a timeout for? Timeout's appropriate if someone is abusive. Okay, so. There are live boxers, there are real boxers, there are professional boxers on the undercard. So this will only be good for KSI versus Logan Paul will only be good. It will only do it will only do boxing good to expose it to a wider audience. It will only do boxing good to expose this thing to a wider audience. There is allegedly Billy Joe Saunders on the undercard. Billy Joe Saunders supposed to be on the undercard. What do you mean, did I message him? Did you not watch the video? Did you not watch the video when he calculated what time the thing would start? He's a subscriber, so he'll have received a notification. You'll receive the notification on the top of the fact that he knows what time it's going to start. What more notification does a man need? Okay, so hybrid. What do you mean? The show's just started, man. The show's just started. So hybrid 95 says Logan Paul filmed another man's suicidal death. This is not a good look for Eddie Hearn and Matchroom at all. Filmed a man's suicide. I haven't seen that. But just for the sake of chopping that up, hybrid. What if if one man filmed another man shooting another man? If you point the camera at somebody and they do something crazy and outrageous, is that your responsibility? I mean, it could be. Depending on how much knowledge you had of the situation. I mean, yeah, it could be. I'm not saying it isn't, but it could be. But if a man films a man with a gun in his hand, and that man with the gun in his hand takes the gun in his hand and he shoots another man, that's one man killing another man. Is the man with a camera in his hand who films it, is he equally liable and culpable for the act, for the crime? Is the man with the camera in his hand equally liable and culpable for the man with the gun in his hand? Is he equally liable and culpable for the crime the man with the gun in his hand committed? I don't know. I'm just posing the question. Mr. FT Media says, I'm not fussed about the KSI fight. No one's forcing us to watch it. But I will say, you're a young, what? If you're a young up and coming boxer, that exposure might do some good in the long run. Hell yeah. Absolutely. Well, not only if you're a young up and coming boxer, if you're an established boxer like, what's his name? Billy Joe Saunders, allegedly. I haven't seen it myself. It's just an allegation that I've seen. It's reports that, I've heard that Billy Joe Saunders is penciled in to be on the undercard. Billy Joe Saunders is penciled in to be on that undercard. And some people are saying that's a bad thing. Some people are saying that ain't good. Well, my question is, how is it not good to get exposure? How is it not good to get exposure? As a matter of fact, some people have gone a step further. Some people have gone a step further and said that KSI and Logan Paul should be on the undercard of their own bill. Some people are saying that they should be on the undercard of their own bill. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? How the hell can you be on the undercard of your own bill, of your own show? The undercard of your own show. That's like a man getting married to a woman and then having the next man introduce her to married life. What the hell is that? Would you get married to a woman and then have a next man introduce her to married life? What kind of sense is that? That's nonsense. Undercard of your own show. Are you having a laugh? Are you having a laugh? That's crazy. Bat-ish crazy. Says Mayweather watched a dude commit suicide on FaceTime. And once again, I mean, I would have to ask the question, did he know the dude was going to kill himself? Did he know? Did he know? How could you know unless the act has actually been accomplished? How could you know unless the act has actually been accomplished? Hybrid 95 says Logan Paul filmed it live on YouTube and was laughing in the background. Dude should not be gifted a professional boxing outlet that other fighters had to make sacrifices for. Just my opinion, though. Yeah, your opinion is welcome. Your opinion is welcome. That's what live shows are for people to share their opinions. Yeah, I don't really know nothing about that Logan Paul thing. I vaguely heard something about it. Now you've triggered my memory. I think laughing at the next man committing suicide, I think that's questionable, to say the least. It's questionable to say the least. I don't know. But if is suicide always wrong? I mean, I don't even want to get into it. I don't want to get in trouble. But, for the youth, certainly, no question about it. The youth in pain, being bullied, and et cetera, that's certainly very tragic. But I don't think that's what we're talking about. We're talking about a full-grown man. Talking about a full-grown man making a decision, probably a bad decision. I don't know the guy. I don't know what he'd done in his life. Had this guy committed heinous crimes with which he could not live with, which tortured him, tortured his mind, tortured his soul? Was this man terminally ill and wanted to just be free? I really don't know the situation, so it'd be difficult for me to expand on any deeper level on it. Cass says the undercard is exactly where Billy Joe Saunders should be. The only thing Billy Joe Saunders should headline is an episode of Brits Abroad. Cass. Who's this? Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah. Someone's at gymnastics. No problem at all. That's good. Get your gymnastics on. Let me respond to him. Somebody's doing his gymnastics. Okay, so where are we? Let's cut that. Nowadays, people use their phones to record things before they dial 999 or 911 in the USA. It's 999 over here in the UK. 1 million pay-per-views in the first fight. Indeed. Yeah, Floyd watched it. The dude killed his girl and then himself. Rumor has it. I remember that story. What's that? What is that? Okay. Floor exercises. Yeah, I heard that story. I remember now. Floyd watched it. And rumor has it that Floyd was cheating with his GF. Oh dear. I remember that story. Big boys boxing in the building. Where are we? Where am I looking for? I'm looking for a button. Uno momento. Uno momento. Uno momento. Okay. Ooh. Wow. Ooh. Okay. So I think we're moving on. Mr. FT Media says, Dan's are not getting 1 million new subs from this. YouTube made it accessible first time around. Is anyone suggesting that Dan's is going to get 1 million views from this? Is anyone suggesting that? Doing very, very well. Big Boys Boxing doing very, very well. Just scrolling down the chat now. Logan Paul came out and said he's sorry for doing it, but he did make his name from doing it. Interesting. Okay, Hybrid 95 says, I'm no Floyd Mayweather fan, but he earned the right to the correct way by making sacrifices to use boxing as an outlet for success and wealth. And Logan Paul is being gifted something others work their whole lives for. Interesting thoughts. The chat is alive. Trying to get to the bottom of this thing here before I switch subjects. Why am I not showing? I have skills. I can do this. Look at that. Damn. Forgot about that. I'm gonna drop this down a little bit. Just a little bit. Bat-ish crazy. I'm sure the Cali Enigma will show up. I think it's lunchtime over there where he is. It's lunchtime over there. Man's got to eat. Got to get those nutrients in. Got to get those nutrients in. Hybrid 95. True indeed. Been very consistent. My friend BFTB's got the hump with me. It's a shame he took my wrench away. But if he wants me back over there, to do some more debates, I think he got tired I think BFTB got tired of having sand kicked in his face. Wouldn't you sympathize? Wouldn't you? How would you feel? If you kept on getting sand kicked in your face. That would be most uncomfortable. Most uncomfortable, getting in the eyes, blocking the nasal cavity. You can't tell me that's fun. But I'm sure we'll get over it. I'm sure my BFTB friend will get over it someday and say, Raph, come back. I miss you. I miss you. Let's debate some more. Let us debate some more. Okay, so what's the picture like over there on YouTube land? Let me have a look. Okay, that's good. That's good. People are smashing the like button. Yeah, I respect that. Got to respect that. And don't forget, while we're waiting for the Cali Enigma. Sandblasted. Oh gosh, that is funny. That last one down there is funny. That last one there is funny. But while we're waiting for Cali Enigma, we're still talking boxing. We are still talking boxing, and don't forget to get all the daily news updates and notifications. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, link in the chat and also in the description box. No. Cass, Raphie was de-wrenched because he kept on disagreeing with your man there. Kept on disagreeing with your man there. With your mans. Kept on disagreeing with your mans. Didn't like the cold, hard logic. The cold, hard logic was too cold and too hard. And the man there, your mans, couldn't really take it, you know? Couldn't really take it. But we're still waiting for the Cali Enigma. I'm confident he will show up. He seems like he's very up for it. I have no doubt he will show up. Yeah, it was a bit disappointing. I was a bit disappointed with my friend there, the FTB guy. I was a bit disappointed when he reported YB to YouTube. You know, YB did go to his channel. He did go for the debate, and but instead of that, he just screamed at him. He just screamed. You know, and how can you have a debate like that? That's not a debate. A debate isn't about screaming. A debate is about some calm, rational discussion. Calm, rational discussion. And I was a bit disappointed that, you know, he couldn't give the man the courtesy of some calm, rational debate. Very sad. Very disappointing. YB went over there for the convo and wasn't happening. Okay, that's the donate button. That's the donate button. You want to see live shows, etc., etc. Then there you go. Donate via PayPal. It's one-click business on your phone. It's easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, where are we? I'm scrolling through. What time did this thing start? Around 9:40. 9:40. So what, we're 50 minutes in? Nah, about 40 minutes in. We are about 40 minutes in. Nah. Let's deal with that. Let's deal with that topic. Where is that? what was happening, it seems to me, what was happening was that BFTB was getting spammed by a bunch of guys claiming to be YB's homies. But I don't believe that to be the case. They were just some homies. Sometimes they pretended to be him. Sometimes they pretended to be his friends. That could have been anybody. That could have been anybody. So, you know, and that went on for weeks. And it was kind of embarrassing. The BFTB was, you know, letting them on with the foolishness. And then anybody could call up and say, yeah, this is YB, I'm YB. And he still put them on and talk to them as if they were YB when they clearly didn't sound anything like him. It was one of the most ridiculous things I have ever seen. Utterly ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. Crazy. I invited BFTB on here. He said he'd come and he's never materialized. I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what's up with that. No, I'm just waiting for Cali to have a nice, calm, rational conversation. Anybody can scream. I'm not really into the screaming thing. I'm just, you know, we just invited him over for a chat, for a nice, calm chat. Invited him over for a nice, calm chat, and, you know, I'm sure he's going to come through. I mean, you know, he said it on his live. I made a video about it, you know, about the invitation. Dion Folks, BFTB had fake YB calls and acted like he was schooling. And it's funny because it was a different voice every time, almost every time. And he must have known it was nonsense. He must have known it was complete and utter nonsense, but he kept on going on with it. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But anyway, let's pick another topic. Let's pick another topic while we wait for the Cali Enigma. Waiting for the Cali Enigma. As you will have seen the video earlier on today when I invited him over to join the show because we had some differences in opinions and it would be nice to, you know, we're on different sides of the street. So it'd be nice to have a calm, rational discussion about it. So we're just waiting for Cali to come on over. But in the meantime, we have boxing topics to talk about. Absolutely. Ped says hit the like and the support the channel. Everything's in the description box. Okay, let's go to another topic. Okay, so Jarrell Big Belly Miller. Jarrell Big Belly Miller has called out Joyce. It's called out Joyce, says he wants to fight Joyce, says he wants to meet Joyce in the ring. We're making some noise now. His PED ban is coming to a close. Well, it wasn't a really PED ban because he wasn't actually licensed in New York, where the fight was going to take place. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, just checking my levels in the headset, in the headphone, in the cans. Okay, so big belly Jarrell Miller. And oh yeah, folks, good news. Joyce listens to the show because he sent out a tweet challenging and wait for it, Big Belly Miller. Those were the words of Joyce. He challenged Big Belly Miller, his words. So clearly, he's another guy who listens to the show. Listens to the show because he knows that. What's going on here? What's going on here? What the hell is this guy on? What the hell is this guy on? Okay, so let's just chill. So Joyce clearly a listener to the show. Clearly a listener to the show. Use the term Big Belly Miller, and as any subscriber will know, I started that shizzle when I was back over there at TBV. The Boxing Jedi is in the house. Boxing Jedi is in the house. I haven't seen him around these parts for a long time. How do you do? Good to have you. Okay. So, yeah. Joyce challenged Big Belly Miller. Said, yeah, let's have it then. Let's have it, you big dosser. Let's have it. And then it transpires. That behind the scenes, Big Belly Miller was talking about he needs some warm-up fights. But yet, he was on his Instagram, on his Twitter, all up in the video. He was all up in the video talking about how he wants Joyce. But behind the scenes, it was a different thing. Different message. Oh, no, I need some, I need some warm-ups. I need a warm-up. I need a warm-up before I get back in there with you. So, talking out both sides of his neck. Big Belly Miller. Duplicitous. Talking pure nonsense. Pure nonsense. Pure and utter nonsense. Where are you right now? Big Belly Miller. Yeah, so Big Belly Miller has been exposed for acting like he wants it. Whereas in reality, he was saying something else behind the scenes. Didn't really want it. He didn't really want it. Chilling, paying the bills indeed. That's the way it's got to be. Bills come first. Bills come first. And for sure, smash that like button. Follow me on Twitter. What's this here? Cali was saying Joshua didn't offer Ortiz a fight. But then Ortiz's trainer said he did. Well, that is the crazy thing. And I don't really want to get too deep into that before Cali makes his appearance, because, I'd rather chop that up with Cali. But what time is it now? Yeah, it's been like 1 hour. So I think we're gonna have to start chopping up some of those pertinent topics. We're going to have to start chopping up some of those pertinent topics very, very shortly. Very shortly. Donovan Williams in the house. Boxing Jedi in the house. What's this? Joe, 5698-4. I don't know what happened there. I saw the title for the Boxing Jedi video, but I've been busy all day, so I never really clicked on it. I never really clicked on it. Let me just send him a link because I want to hear some more about that. Let me send Boxing Jedi a link because I want him to tell me about that. Let's see if he's available. What is this picture here? Let's see if he's available so he can fill me in on that. So I got my suspicions about this Ruiz guy. Yeah, there he is. Let me see. Okay. I'd like to hear about that. It seemed like an interesting title for show. Okay, where else are we? I hope not. I certainly hope not. Saw the video. I know Cali's going to be here. Cali ain't no Welsher. The Cali Enigma ain't no Welsher. He's going to swoop in like Batman. Yeah, I've already got your email, bro. Unless you've changed it. Yeah, send you the link, bro. Send you the link. Come in and tell me about this Andy Ruiz business. His antics. Shenanigans. What the hell? Are we back there? On the YouTube? Need to reload that. What is that? Okay, so where are we? No, I don't think so. I really don't think so. Okay, so let us move on. Okay. Right. So, where are we? What's next? What's going on? Next topic. Okay, so as we know. Oh. Oh, okay. Let's try again. Let's try again. Okay. Where are we? Where are we? Okay. Copy that. Okay, let's try again. I gave the wrong link to the Boxing Jedi. I want to hear about this. I want to pop on and tell me about this Ruiz thing, because I got my suspicions about that Ruiz boy. I got my suspicions about the Ruiz boy. Yeah, smash the like button. Hit the bell icon for subscriptions. Hit the, what do you call it? Hit the PayPal link for the PayPal. And for show, if you want to watch the live shows, you want me to commentate on the live shows, be sure to donate. Hit the donate button. Hit the PayPal button. Only here, Boxing Jedi is coming through. Yeah, that's the thing. Tyson Fury. Man, EJ Boxing. Yeah, you're on it. Tyson Fury came through wearing the Mexican clothing, and Andy Ruiz don't like it. Well, to be honest with you, I've never really liked it. I've never really liked that kind of shit. I didn't like it when Floyd Mayweather did it. I didn't like it when Floyd Mayweather did it. You know, coming out with some Mexican. Where did you send it? Did I not send it to your Hangouts? Boxing Jedi Hangouts. Yeah, Boxing Jedi, the Hangouts. Send it to your Hangouts. Copy. Boom. Close that. Hangouts. Yeah, there it is in the Hangouts. Could also send it to. Could also send it over to. Close that. Where are we? Get this smoke. There you are. There you are. Boom. Send it over there too. Boom. 2 different places. 2 different places. Close that. Yeah, so close that. There you are. Mr. J. Cotto.
What's going on, my boxing family? What's going on, man?
Yeah, long time no see.
No doubt, fellas, man. What's going on, Raph? Mr. Dawkins himself. What's going on, my brother?
Still here, bro. I'm still here.
I hear you, man. I'm sorry, man. I've just been too busy paying the bills and shit. But
the bills come first.
Yes, sir, man. And peace to everybody in the chat and everybody in the boxing chat right now, man. Listening to fucking Combat Radio. What's up, fellas?
No doubt. The bills come first, no doubt. You got to be on your P's and Q's. You got to be writing those checks, cashing those checks, paying those vet bills.
Yes, sir. And I'm going to tell you right now, there's only one way to watch Combat Radio, and that's through your laptop and your goddamn phone. So get your game up, fellas.
100%. 100%. So let's get into this little thing while I'm waiting for the Cali Enigma.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cali Enigma promised me solemnly. You know, and I don't just like to say things. I like to show receipts. So I made the video, I made a video receipt. I made a video receipt of the big man over there. Hold on, once I got a private message. Have I got a private message? Oh yeah, I got you. I had How do I close that? Okay, so I made a video receipt of the invitation and the acceptance of the invitation,
Right.
and so there's no question mark, there is no ambiguity. Everything is clear and transparent.
Right.
And of course, I also received the acceptance of the invitation. So
Ah.
everything's clear and transparent. Yes, everything's clear and transparent on my end. And
That's the way that's the way a man gets his message across.
100%, no doubt, no ambiguity, no ifs or buts or maybe. I'm looking at the chat as we speak every second, just to make sure, um, that I don't miss my guest. My guest
No
of
doubt.
honor. You know,
I gotta agree with batshit crazy kid.
yeah.
Cali ain't showing because he knows he'll get embarrassed, but you're gonna drop Thor's hammer on him, dog.
Well, I'm just, me, I'm just a cool, chilled out, mellow type of guy. So I'm happy for the guy to come in and have a cool, civilized discussion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you, brother.
I'm 100% cool with that. 100% cool with the cool, calm, civilized discussion.
Yeah, yeah.
Where are we? Where's EJ Boxing? I don't know if EJ Boxing, if you wanna come in and and while we wait for Cali, if you want to come in with us while we wait for Cali, that's perfectly good. Just let me know. But anyway, I saw Tyson Fury wearing that Mexican clothes. Yeah, let me deal with that first before I get to your thing, Boxing Jedi. You can jump into this too. So Tyson Fury comes out wearing that Mexican garb. I've never really agreed with it, even when Floyd Mayweather did it. Why do that? Represent something that's closer to yourself. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that kind of nonsense. I do understand it partially because when you look at the undercard, apparently it's a Mexican dominated undercard. So basically what happened last time out was there was 5,500 tickets sold for Tyson Fury's it's not his debut because he fought over there before, but it was 5,000 tickets sold for his last fight anyway. Over there in LA. He was in LA, yeah. 5,000 tickets sold. They gave about 1,500, 1,600 complimentary tickets out. And I understand that could be a bit embarrassing, so they don't want a repeat of that. So they've stacked the card. Is it a Mexican holiday over there? Is it a Mexican?
I think so. When he fights, I think so. Me personally, I made a video on this, and I gotta say it like this: Andy Ruiz has become the most fucking. I'm sorry for cursing. My bad, guys.
Yeah.
He has become the most freaking. How do you say, the most asinine, irrelevant champion? I mean, Wilder holds more value now after this. I mean, listen. Obviously, Tyson Fury did that simply because he was appreciating the Mexican crowd that was there as well. So he's paying homage to Mexico. I don't see where this manatee built a champion comes out of nowhere with his short little arms. I don't like what you're saying. How come you didn't say nothing to Mayweather? How come you didn't say anything to other boxers that have done this from different nationalities? If anything, I think what Tyson Fury did was perfect simply because it breaks the racism barrier of what's going around the world, all this agenda stuff. He did it very well. And I respect Tyson Fury for doing that. It's not like if he bounced up in there and started making fun of Mexicans. No, he went in there with the bandana, you know what I'm saying, a nice little overcoat, and did it. I'm not Mexican, but I represent on Cinco de Mayo and in September as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? I have Mexican brothers and sisters that are my friends, but I consider them brothers and sisters, just like I do with my fellow African Americans and my Asian Americans. All of them are my friends. You know what I mean? And Tyson Fury is a gentle giant. You know what I mean? I want you guys to go check out Hot Boxing with Tyson. He was on there just a couple of days ago with Tyson Fury, and Tyson Fury was explaining exactly how boxing saved his life. You know what I mean? And how everyone saved his life. So now this thing that's going on with him just wearing just a Mexican flag and stuff like that, he should be proud of that. He should be very proud of that. He should be, you know, Andy Ruiz should be like, okay, you know what? I understand that you did that. If he had any questions, he should have been like, listen, you wore my flag. I want to know exactly why. And second of all, you're not really purely from Mexico. You're a Mexican American. So let's stop the hogwash, Ruiz. What you need to do is you need to concentrate on your match, and you need to give us a match because we're going to be paying a lot of money on it, on the ticket sales and the pay-per-views. And at the same time, you need to become humble like you used to be. Get off the Al Heyman juice. Stop it. You know what I mean? And just become humble. There's no reason for you to act like a manatee that's being disturbed by baby seals and shit, because you got the whole family in your whole bread basket. You know what I mean? You need to calm down and stop it. You know what I mean? Tyson Fury's not racist. There isn't a racist bone in his body. If anything, Mexicans are so, and us Puerto Ricans and everybody that if you want to go there, have been enslaved in history. We're sort of all like gypsies, man. We've all traveled around. We've all been here. We've all been there. You know, and this racial divide. You know, we need stuff like that. We need stuff like what Mayweather did, what Camacho did, what other fighters did. We need this. It's great. It's great to be nationalistic with other countries. That's awesome. It's just like if you were cheering on an NBA, you know, like here in the States, you know, it's you know. You have someone from New York cheering for someone in Boston or someone in Dallas. You know what I mean? For a team in Dallas, it's basically the same thing. I don't see a problem with that, you know. But of course, Ruiz, you know, talking about as well. AJ didn't want to fight him, but yet you guys took such a long time. As a matter of fact, it took her to scare y'all with a lawsuit, a threat in order for y'all to sign. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, Ruiz has become, he's drinking the PBC juice, and he need to stop it, man.
Yeah, yes. Hey,
Kaz, I'm talking about Andy Ruiz catching a manatee heart attack because you know, Tyson Fury decided to walk in with a Mexican bandana and an overcoat.
Yes. That's a fair observation. It is a fair observation. I'm just scrolling through here. Nick Diaz made an interesting comment. I'm looking for where it is on this screen so I can highlight it. Nick Diaz, where is that comment? I just saw it. It was a good comment.
Hey guys, am I lying? Is Andy Ruiz not built like a manatee, bro? I mean, I'm not saying it just because I liked Andy Ruiz. As a matter of fact, I was one of the first ones to make a video saying do not count Andy Ruiz out. He's definitely dangerous, right? But he's built like a manatee, bro. I'm sorry. If Manny Pacquiao can be called T-Rex arms, then you can call.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't see anything wrong with calling it like you see it. He's built like an overweight manatee. I think, you know, manatees are a little bit more streamlined than that. You know, they need to get through the water. You know what I'm saying? He's built more like the anchor.
He said streamlined.
Yeah, manatees are a little bit more aerodynamic than that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
A little bit more aerodynamic. Where the damn is Nick Diaz's comment? I just saw it. How come I can't see it no more?
Lost One said Andy is built like the caterpillar from Bug's Life.
Yeah.
That's a good one. You guys are crazy, bro. I love these guys,
Where
man.
the hell is that comment from Nick Diaz?
Oh shit.
Where the hell is that?
Oh, that shit was fucking hilarious. He said the caterpillar from Bug's Life. Cat said too bad AJ's finger didn't help him. That shit was fucking hilarious, bro. Oh man. But he's built strangely, you know, but he's built
strangely, but the thing is this, he's effective.
Yeah. That I can't take anything away from him.
He's effective. The guy that when you look at him very carefully, when you look at him very closely, he hasn't really got that much of a gut.
Yeah.
He doesn't really have that much of a gut, because I just thought he was a fat, you know what. But when I look at him carefully, the guy is actually powerfully built.
Yeah. He's built like one of them power builders, you know, them
power lifters.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I thought about it, and I thought about just things pop in your mind randomly sometimes.
No doubt. What's up, Nick Diaz? What's going on, brother?
Where is he? Is he come back in?
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, righty again, Nick. Here's a good comment. Righty again. You said you're Mexican, but this, that, and the other, and you Mexican, or maybe we didn't accept it. Maybe it was hidden. Write that comment again. It was a really good one.
Yeah, yeah, I like to see it. I mean, like I said, you know,
again, it's a really good one. But what I was saying was, you know, sometimes you have these random thoughts. You have these random thoughts that pop in your head at various times. And, you know, one of the things that I noticed, one of the things that I can amount. One of the things that I noticed about one of the things that I always thought about Ruiz was that as fat as he is, I was always aware of his power. And then I realized I could see something that a lot of other people couldn't see. And then I realized why I instinctively knew. And that's because back in the day, when we was boxing in some little ramshackle gym, there used to be a guy, I'm not going to call his name, he's passed away now. And he was built very similar to Ruiz, only his body was a bit more, it looked a bit better because his legs were thick as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Ruiz tends to taper off at the leg. His lower half doesn't match his upper half.
He looked like one of those what do you call the remember the Tonka figures?
Yeah.
Built on top with the peg legs.
yeah, with the peg legs. But this guy I'm talking about, he was thick throughout. The top and the bottom half matched the top half. And the thing is with sparring is that you instinctively knew, because there was a weights gym.
Yeah.
And then it was just some community thing, a weights gym, little ramshackle community thing, a weights room, and then we had the other room. I don't even think, did they have a punching? Yeah, they had a punching bag, one punching bag, and a big area. It was actually a school, but they opened it up as a kind of club after school a few days a week. And there's the comment I wanted to post up. Yeah,
that's a beautiful point, Nick. Thank you, Mr. Diaz.
Yeah, that's the one. And they opened it up a few days a week. And, you know, you had the weights room, and then you had the open area, one punch bag. This is going back now. Yeah. And then you had the open area. The open area we'd use for sparring, no ring, just an area, wooden floor. And they had some old boxing gloves in the cupboard. Pull the boxing gloves out, hit the bag, and then, you know, have some sparring. No gum shields. This was primitive shizzle. Primitive shit.
This was Tyson sparring back in the day.
Primitive. This was primitive back in the day stuff. And so you instinctively knew, because you saw how he lifted the weights. Right. And you instinctively knew you did not want to get touched in the jaw by that guy. You did not want that guy's knuckles on your jaw. Not even once. Not even once. And so I remember when I used to spar him, it was just automatic. This man cannot touch you.
He had cinder blocks for hands and shit.
He had cinder blocks for hands, and he was built like an ox. Absolute ox. He had a back that was big and thick, and he was like about 5'10", and he was just
a fucking wall, a big wall.
Yeah. Which you could say was fat, unless you knew. Unless you knew, you know, the only thing that would tell you that he wasn't just fat was his back. You know, he had a back like an ox. You know, one of them wildebeest.
Albatross.
Yeah. One of them wildebeest backs, and I just automatically, whenever, I don't think he ever touched me in my face once.
Oh, nice.
Once, because you could not allow that to happen. You couldn't allow it to happen. You know, it'd be problems.
Especially with no mouthpiece either, man. That should have shot at your whole shit, bro.
And I think it's because of that memory, which was not to the forefront of my mind. It's just to the back of my mind. You know, Andy Ruiz, although he doesn't have that one punch power, he's got that combination power.
Right.
He's got that combination power where, you know, this man is not supposed to. This man can get you with combos.
Yeah, I mean, he used to spar with Evander Holyfield when Evander Holyfield was in the game. If anybody knows this or not, so He's got the Evander Holyfield effect in this way. Evander Holyfield will put you down with like 3 or 4 shots. You know what I mean? Heavy shots too. You know, so
100%. And so I think I had that memory, which is the back of my mind, and so I always rated Ruiz because he reminded me of my old buddy. But I have to finish the story because it turned out that my old buddy died. He was older than me.
Right.
He was a friend of mine's older brother, so he was a few years older than us. But the thing is, it turned out that one of the guys from his year in school, he told me later on that my friend, the guy in question, the guy I'm talking about, used to dabble with steroids.
Dun, dun, dun.
You know,
holy shit!
Dabble with the steroids, and on top of that, let me reach for something.
Woo. Man.
And on top of that, he had some kind of medical complaint with the heart, and that started before the steroids. So taking that shizzle only exacerbated the situation and made it worse. And so, you know, that's what happened. That's a true life story right here on Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. But let us carry on. So yeah, let's close that off. Yeah. So Andy Ruiz is criticizing Fury for wearing the Mexican colors. To an extent, I can see it, but to another extent, on the one hand, I can see it. Yeah, fine. But on the other hand, effectively, Tyson Fury is boxing on a Mexican card. He is headlining the Mexican card, but it is predominantly a Mexican card. So, you know, maybe is it the green-eyed monster? Is it the green-eyed monster from Ruiz? Is that what it's about?
Probably, most likely, man, most likely. But I just want to say that you know, Nick Diaz has a lot of credibility standing up for Mexicans with that comment simply because he's Mexican himself. So that certifies him. That solidifies him 100%.
Yeah. And to be sure, if you're just listening to this and you can't see a screen, I think I should read this out. Nick Diaz says, I'm a Mexican. I'm Mexican. I was not offended by Tyson Fury. Like I said, Southern Mexicans don't roll the same as NorCal Mexicans or Tex-Mex. They are emotional. I can't speak on that. I have to leave that to you because you're a Mexican. You're the aficionado. You know your tacos from your beans, etc., etc. So I'm going to leave you. I'm going to leave that to you to decide. AJ still trying to figure out if he was hit with a left hook or not. Okay, interesting comment. We're going to scroll down through this comment section before we get back into more boxing while I wait for the Cali Enigma. Okay. Okay, so what we got here? Okay, so that's another one from Leighton Evelyn. That's a funny one from Kaz. Have you seen Charlie Edwards' new teeth? Oh, that's funny. That is funny.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so smash the like button like Charlie. Like Toby Butler said. The link for the Twitter link is in the description box. And what we got here? We got Kieran Betts. I hear Charlie wants the rematch. Fair play to him. I highly doubt that. He should say, he fouled me. I'm not going to fight him again. That's what he should say. Where is Cali? Well, it's an enigma. It's an enigma where the Cali is. I find it hard to believe he won't show up. I've got receipts.
Cali probably got bitten by a homeless man over there in Cali.
Damn. I hope he wasn't on Skid Row down Cali. You should know better. You should know better than to be walking down Skid Row at night with a bag of Doritos. That's a bad move, bro. That's a bad move, bro.
Oh, shit. Or a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Chicken fillet, even worse, even worse. You know, I once saw a guy looking so sad sitting down outside Morrison's. You know, he didn't look the best. He looked kind of disheveled. And I just bought a 6-pack of Doritos, and I was sitting in my car and I was looking at him, and I thought, you know, let me do the decent thing. So I took one of the packs out of the 6-pack. I was already eating 1 pack, so that left 5. I took another one, so that left 4. That's math lessons right here on Raphael Dawkins Combat. So that left 4. I said, let me give this one to the homeless. Let me leave this down to the guy over there looking so sad, disheveled, and sick. So I walked over to him, you know, doing my good deed for the day. I said, here you go, mate. Because we're poor people, mates over here. Here you go, mate. And he looked at it, looked at me, and said, nah.
What? He said no?
He looked at the bag, looked at me, and said, nah.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It's afterwards when I said, are you sure? He said, yeah, I'm sure. And I thought, oh, he would have preferred money so he could go and buy his fix.
Probably, yeah, man. Wow. Yeah, well, I know he's probably kicking himself in the buttocks now.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you know, turn down a bag of Doritos, bruh, when you're hungry.
That's crazy. Bruh. That's crazy, man. I mean, when you're hungry, you got to eat whatever comes in front of you. And especially if you're homeless and somebody offers you that, it's better than digging. Yeah, it's better than it's clean. Exactly. It's better than digging in the damn garbage.
Yeah. What would you rather, dig in the garbage for something? If you become so accustomed to that, you need that extra garbage flavor. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
You don't like the pepper flavor. You prefer the garbage flavor. Is that what it's come to?
That's what I'm saying. You know, and I agree with what Lost One said. I mean, sometimes people do evil stuff to other people with their foods, but this was a bag of chips. That shit was closed, man.
It was closed, man. It was clean. It was clean. It was clean. Okay, we're scrolling down. I'm looking for the Cali Enigma. I cannot see the Cali Enigma. I don't think he's gonna let me down. There's people waiting.
He ain't got it. He don't have his Jordans laced up.
Damn, man. You know what's going on, man? He always, I mean, he normally posts from his car. So it's should be what? We're 8 hours ahead. So that's like 3 p.m. now.
Yeah.
So over there, I think it's 3 p.m.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, 3 p.m. over there on the West Coast. On the West Coast, he should be in his car by now, surely.
Well, Leighton says he's pushing his trolley around shouting LDBC.
Oh man. Yeah, well, you know, people are entitled to speak about their experience. Somebody's questioning Nick Diaz's Mexicanness, but I mean, you know, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Nick Diaz is of Mexican descent, and he said his opinion, is entitled to his opinion, surely.
And not only that, man, Nick Diaz has been subscribed for me for years, and that's a good man right there, man. His insight is very well too, man.
Oh, well, there you go. There you go. Yeah. Leighton Evelyn co-signs that.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I do too.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, so let's go on to the next topic. We're waiting for the Cali Enigma. I have shown the receipt, so this is not a hoax. You see the man himself. Accept my invitation. He clarifies on tape what time it's going to be. I then went and sent the link, put the link to the show in the thread of the video, which I showed on his end, on his side, so there can be no ambiguity. Yeah, the guy wanted cash only, and you won't get no cash from me. You won't get $1 out of me.
Nope.
You know, you ain't getting that, man. You get a sandwich and, you know, a bag of Doritos, and that's it.
Yep.
Okay.
Lost One says it's lunchtime buffet hour. His lunchtime buffet hour was extended.
Okay, Cali, don't let me down. I know you're watching. Don't let me down. I know you're watching. You know I'm a guy who subscribes to nice, friendly chat. So you got nothing to fear over here, Cali. You know I'm a nice guy. Come on, baby.
It ain't gonna be bad, bro.
It ain't gonna be bad, bro. You've
Probably
been listening to your own people. You've been listening to your blue wrenches, and they're telling you that I'm a bad man and I'm a good man. Don't let them besmirch my name. I'm a good man.
I mean, he's a bad man in the terms of Ali. You know, saying I'm a bad man. You know, but he's a good person.
I'm a good person. Yeah, thank you. That you're right. You're right. I should have clarified that point.
But he's a bad man.
Cali, don't let me down, bro. I know you're watching right now. I can see you. I know you're watching. I can't see you, but I can feel you. I can feel you, Cali. I can feel your presence. You're moving the air as you walk, my friend. Come closer. Come to the light.
Use the force, young man.
Come into the light, Cali. Come into the light. Where's Scant Rants gone? I know Scant Rants must have run back and told him they're talking about you. Hey, we're only saying good things, bro. Come on in. Next topic on my topic list. We've already covered Fury or Ruiz slamming Fury. Okay, and now Ruiz takes his turn with Joshua in his sights. I just recorded the video, didn't have time to release it. Probably bang that out after this, release after this. It's recorded. Just got to put the picture on it, put the details on it, and then it's good to go directly after this stream. Still looking for Cali.
He said, it'll go on after this stream. Still looking for Cali.
Still looking for Cali.
He sound like Batman right there.
Where the hell are you, man? I know you got your people in here.
Where's Cali?
I know Scant Rants has gone looking for you. The search party's out for you.
Everybody, throw up. If you got them, throw on the eye emojis. We looking out. We looking out.
We're looking out, bro. We're looking out.
I'm gonna use the force and try to extend my force powers to see if I can feel him out, see where he's at. And he's nowhere near the vicinity, bro. Nowhere. He's gone.
Come on, Cali, don't let the people down. It's not just me you're gonna let down, it's the people. You said it on video. I've got the video receipt, my friend. Don't do this. Don't do this, Cali. Don't do this.
Eye emojis, everybody. Eye emojis. We looking out. We looking out.
We're looking for you, Cali.
Everybody seen Cali.
Cali, where you at, baby? Where you at, baby? And if you can't make it, send over BFTB. Cali, if you can't make it, send over a BFTB. Send somebody. Send somebody. Send somebody. Okay, so we're moving on. Ruiz claims that Joshua is being forced into the rematch. Oh dear. Yeah, Cali says he's being forced. Where are we? I got the thing. Let me share this. Let me share this with you. Where are we going? We're going screen share. Share the screen. Share the whole damn thing.
Oh man, that shit made me tear. That was funny. That was hilarious, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, man. You know me, I like to show receipts. I like to show receipts. So in a few seconds, it should be on your screen. Let me check my phone to make sure I can see the same thing that you can see.
Oh man.
Where are we? Can we see it? I can see the same thing that you can see. Okay, so there it is. There it is. So Andy Ruiz Jr. claims Anthony Joshua doesn't want to fight him, but is being forced by his team. Being forced by his team. Let me turn this damn thing around so I can see that a little better. Yeah. It's a bit better. It's a bit better. So Andy Ruiz Jr. has claimed the Snickers-loving Mexican 25-1 underdog to beat AJ when they clashed back in June. But he went on to provide one of boxing's biggest heavyweight shocks of recent times. Okay, let me get to the pertinent point. Don't want to read all of that. Yeah, Joshua, age 30, has suggested the deposed, Ruiz, age 30, has suggested the deposed champ would have preferred a tune-up fight first to regain his confidence after the shock defeat. He told the Express Sport they're forcing him to go straight into the rematch. I think he wanted to do something a little different than me first. But it is what it is. You know, we're fighting in Saudi Arabia, and I'm excited. May the best man win. That was the words from Ruiz, and what does he go on to say? He goes on to say, the Brit style is perfect for me, and I predict that the fight in Doria will play out exactly the same way as the first bout in New York. Styles make fights, you know. I've been calling AJ out ever since we got. I've been calling AJ out since we got the. That's grammatically very poor. But anyway,
Yeah, it is. They worded. Yeah, they worded that very
worded it very awkwardly and very incorrectly. He was the champion from his 16th fight, but I told him inside the ring, there is no friends, no respect. We're trying to rip each other's faces off. His eyes are focused, but deep inside, we won't really know. We all have doubts. Everyone does, but it's our choice to overcome them. Those were the words of the Ruiz Jr. You want to go ahead and go on? You want to go in on that? The boxing Jedi. You want to go in on that?
Yeah, I mean, listen, Ruiz trainer already said that. He already debunked that. Ruiz's own trainer said that Joshua wanted the fight. Joshua told him he wanted to fight the rematch. They're forcing AJ. See, this is why it's so asinine. All right, they're forcing AJ into a $70 million fight. Shit, force me into a $70 million fight. Force me into a fight. Why not? Yeah. Shit, I'll take $70 million regardless. I'm doubted out, and I'm doubting. If I'm doubting and I'm signing that contract, regardless of the fact I'm still getting $70 million. But let's debunk this whole thing here. That's not what's going on. You know what I mean? Andy Ruiz is saying this simply because you can see this now. You know what I mean? You can tell that he wanted to hold them straps a little longer. You know what I mean? A little longer. He was hoping that AJ wouldn't build the courage up. So what he's doing is just trying to put doubt into AJ's head, and so AJ could say, you know what, maybe I should take a warm up. You know what I mean? So that way he can prolong his cover girl status, because he's having a ball with them straps. I mean, he's already almost broke from what I hear. He's buying all these houses and these cars for no reason. You just pulled up something about yeah, exactly. You just pulled up some stuff about him spending all his money on the jewelry. Listen,
I'm going to show you that in a second.
I mean, he's got all right to do whatever he wants to do with his money, but at the same time, you're not focused, man. And now you're out here. What you're gonna do is you're poking and prying at a lion who has been defeated, and a young lion at that. So when he comes back now, and what people have to understand, this is my point that I wanted to make, because everybody's like, oh, but Andy Ruiz. Listen, the reason why Andy Ruiz beat Anthony Joshua is because first you had Jarrell Miller, who popped, right? And then he had to go. And then they throw in the possibility of King Kong Ortiz, and then he had to go. And then finally it was Ruiz. So whose style was he going to actually concentrate on a whole camp in order to fight? You know what I'm saying? So if there was any doubt during that fight, he had a right to doubt. And those that knew that was the doubt, not that he was scared or nervous. No, he was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to figure this guy out, because I didn't have a full training camp for him. I was in between two other guys. You see? So now that he's had the full concentration on Ruiz, and remember, he put him on his freaking pelvic bone. Okay, he put Ruiz on his pelvic bone without even knowing the man's style. Without, you know what I mean? So now that he has a style, it's a big possibility that he's gonna knock Ruiz out. You know what I mean?
100%.
But I'm not sleeping on Ruiz either, though.
Can't sleep on him. Because Ruiz is real. His skills are real. I have liked Ruiz for some time. I didn't know he was a snake, which is what he appears to be. I didn't know that. Yeah. I thought he was a stand-up guy. That was my impression of him, but not anymore.
Yeah.
Man, to me, he's a snake now. That smile, thought he was a gentle smile, but it turned out to be a snake smile. You know what I'm saying? Let's face it. It turns out to be a snake smile. So it's a different scene now. I think AJ, exactly as you say, is exactly how I see it, and I've spoken about it. AJ was focused on Big Belly Miller, and he wanted to knock the beef, the chicken stuffing out of him. Yeah, he wanted to knock that jerk chicken out of him, and didn't get the chance because Miller was stuffing all known manner of PEDs in his system. They said he had 3 PEDs in his system. That was the 3 they found
in one sitting.
That was
he failed 3 tests.
Yeah,
what?
2 sittings, but still 3 PEDs in 2 sittings. Yeah, and we don't know for sure that was all that was in his system. That's what was found. That's what was found.
Oh,
you know,
man.
so let's be clear about that. Let's be clear about that. So now he's built up for Big Belly Miller. Okay, Big Belly Miller pops for all kinds, just keeps on popping. Okay, fine. Okay, so then move on to Luis Ortiz. Let me just check, see if Cali's in the house. No, I don't see Cali. Cali still ain't here. Cali, where are you, bro? Cali, where are you? Anyway, so yeah, Ortiz. So they approach Ortiz.
Oh, definitely.
They Jarrell Miller was in line for something like 6.5 million. They offered Ortiz 7. They offered Ortiz 7 more than Miller because
and remember, Ortiz turned it down and lied and said that they tried to offer him less than that. Remember that?
I'm coming to that.
I'm sorry, my bad.
No problem. So 6.5 was being offered to Miller because of the short notice. I think it was 6 weeks. They offered it to Ortiz with a little bonus, with a little cherry on top, $500,000. So now you're getting 7. I think it was Miller was only on 6, but anyway. So now Ortiz is in line for $7 million. But instead of accepting the $7 million, they go to the press. They say that they're lowballing us. They're lowballing us. So Eddie Hearn says, okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. Since you're saying that we're lowballing you, what I'm going to do is when we get somebody signed, next week I'm going to show you the receipts. I'm going to show you the receipts to show that they weren't lowballed. Within days, they're up in the Boxing Voice, Jay Jimenez up in the Boxing Voice saying, oh, we're sorry. Eddie didn't lowball us. It was a mistake. It was a miscommunication between us and our Dade County promoter. So you see how fast they retract, the fast they rerun it, and they went on the Boxing Voice and they spilled the beans. They laid it all out. They just laid the beans out on the table. They said, no, it was us. We're sorry. We apologize. Our promoter misled us. He told us there was the unlimited pot, but we thought we could get more. So that's why we called it a low ball, but it was actually 7 mil. It was actually 7 mil, which actually turns out to be more than Big Belly Miller was going to get. I think he was due to get something like 6. Could have been bumped up with bonuses. After all of that, after all that trials and tribulations, the ups and downs, I don't know who the hell I'm fighting. I'm fighting this guy. No, I'm fighting that guy. That guy turns it down. Now we're struggling. Okay, now I'm fighting Ruiz. This guy Ruiz. Thank God we got an opponent. Whatever. Thank God we got. Okay, so it's fine. Goes into the whole damn thing flat. Goes in flat. Let me just get this fight out the way. Get it out the way. Go back to the UK. Breathe a sigh of relief, and then replan. But in the meantime, Ruiz comes in hungry like a lion. And Ruiz goes in there higher than he's ever been, and Joshua lower than he's ever been. And it was a case of where they were just in 2 totally different mental places. Does that excuse Joshua? No, it does not, because as a professional, you always have to have your eye on the ball. Took his eye off the ball, came in flat. But having said that, he's still relatively a young professional in terms of his career. He's still a relatively young professional in terms of his career. So he made a mistake. Who doesn't make a mistake on the job?
I mean, there's always, a loss is basically, a lesson. There's always room for error, especially if you're like 22-0, 23-0. It's not. Listen, this undefeated stuff that Mayweather put into everybody's head, that's a myth. That right there is gimmick. Okay, you know, to stay undefeated is exactly what's spoiling a lot of these fight fans of today, where all of a sudden, if their fighter has one loss, they're no good anymore. We've seen this. We've seen a lot of people jump off the bandwagons. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's what makes legend. When you come back from the loss and you learn your lesson and you come back and you've covered ground and you come back victorious. It brings you more of a victory than it would have if you would have just came out and just watched the guy straight off. You know what I mean? Because there's a story behind it. You know what I mean? There's a story behind it, and I know that Anthony Joshua this time around is definitely going to do a lot of work. He's going to do a lot of work.
Well, we can see it in the transformation of his physique. Physique, and what was interesting to me is that he said, well, when asked about his physique change, he said, well, they said, what have you been doing? You dieting or something? He said, no, we just come back to basics. We're just working on boxing, just boxing. Just boxing. Yep. And that's what he should have been doing for a long time. Just boxing. We talked about this before. We talked about what he should be doing, and he should be doing just boxing. He's done enough of all the other stuff. Yeah. Yeah. This time, at least he's got one thing right, and he's just focused on the boxing.
That's it.
And that's the good move. That's the good news.
Oh yeah.
But you know, there is some bad news in the mix. As far as I'm concerned, I heard him say something. I haven't made a video on it yet. I will do. Should I even talk about it? Well, okay. I'll talk about it in a different way. I'll go down a different road to misdirect anybody who wants to capitalize. I'll mislead them. I'll misdirect them. Not going to give him the street I was going to go down. I'll take him down an adjacent street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll take him down a similar street, but it's not the same one. So, you know, I believe there should have been certain changes made in his setup, which haven't been made.
That's true, man. And I just hope that he goes in there with good, sharp fundamentals, takes his time. You know what I mean? A lot of people think that AJ is going to run. Listen, AJ has not. He didn't even run in the fight when he was defeated. He didn't run. He kept coming in forward. His thing is he's got to move more, you know, side to side. You know what I mean? Instead of just coming, and stop giving Ruiz the mid-range shots. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know, hit him on the inside and cover up on the way out so you can still keep him long range. You know what I mean? And stay away from mid range because that's Ruiz's hot spot.
That's his hot spot. That's where he lives. That's where he dwells. That is his habitat.
No puns intended. That's his bread and butter.
That's his bread and butter. That's his bread and butter pudding. Right there. Yep. That is his bread and butter pudding. Stay out of that damn mid range because that's the war zone. You know what I'm saying? That's where your opponent is the biggest, the best. Sorry, that's where your opponent is the best. Why play to his strengths? Play to your own strengths. Play to your own strengths.
Exactly.
You know,
keep him at range, at long range, and whenever he tries, as soon as he comes mid range, all you got to do is take a step to the side. He's already in close, and you just like the combo he hit him with when he put him on his pelvis. That's what he's got to continue to do. Long range, short range. Yeah. Don't do medium range. Do not go medium because that's Ruiz's reach. That's his advantage. That's his bread and butter, bro. That's his pudding.
100% right there. So, since we're talking about Ruiz and waiting for Cali, we're waiting for Cali. I don't understand. What's the time now? 1 hour 43 minutes into the stream and no Cali.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't. That's a world record in ducking. Like I can't duck that low for that long. Wow, what is that? An hour and what? 44 minutes? Damn, that shit must hurt your knees and your lower back ducking so much.
You know, that's a low duck, man. That's a limbo. That's ducking so low. That's a limbo. And just so there's no ambiguity, no mistake, no excuse, no debate, the link is right there in the chat. You know, I was waiting for Cali to come and show himself and then put the link in, but no, I can't see him. So the link is right there in the chat.
He watching DuckTales.
Damn, I'm very, very surprised. I am very, very surprised at the no show. I got it on video. I got the receipt. I got the receipt. It's on video. It is shocking to say the least. Very, very shocking. Very, very. Which? What am I going to put up next? While the fans still talking. Okay. So before I get on to speaking specifically about Wilder, let's just take another look at where is he? Where is he?
I agree with Lost One. Lost One is he got a good point there. He needs to watch White versus Rivas. Hit Ruiz with something hard early, so he has so he's worried at coming in, and I agree with that.
Last one, and yeah. I see that. I see that now. Okay, so before we finish with Ruiz and talk a little bit about where are we? Yeah, before we finish with Ruiz.
Toby said Wilder never ducked AJ as long as Cali ducked Raphie.
Where is that? Let me go back. Let me go back. We're gonna have to bring that one up.
Oh man, that's funny. That's
Cali Enigma. You're not looking good out here, bro.
He's watching here, bro. He chilling with Scrooge McDuck watching DuckTales.
It's looking bad for you out here, bro. Come on. Don't do this to yourself, bro. Do not do this to yourself. Let me make sure I'm seeing everything that everyone's seeing, the people everybody else is seeing. Yeah, let me turn this like that. Yeah. Okay. So, to finish off the Andy Ruiz section of the show. What is this? Andy Ruiz Jr. spends thousands on watches, chains, and Snickers.
I knew that was coming.
As he visits London jewelers following Joshua's press conference. Okay, so let's get into this. What's going on? Andy Ruiz Jr. showed off his heavyweight spending credentials when he shelled out thousands of pounds on bling during a visit to a London jeweler. To the stars. Damn, so that's an expensive jeweler. That's not your corner shop jeweler. That's an expensive jeweler. Yep. That's not your pawnbrokers. You know what I'm saying? This is your jewelers to the stars. This man wants to pay top dollar. So the world champion, known as the Mexican Rocky, really? Is that his nickname? I thought his nickname the Pants. Call him the Punch around here. Andreas Ruiz the Pants.
They said the Mexican Rocky. Now that's offensive right there.
That is offensive. That is out of line. He's known as the Pants around these parts. Andreas Pants Ruiz. Okay. So the world champion known as the Pants, thanks to his rags to riches story, flashed the cash at Frost of London. You know, Frosty's coming out icy. You know, when you're going to Frost, you're going to come out icy. So after facing off with Anthony Joshua, we know about that. There's the stickers. We know about. Oh, he's washing it down with water. Okay.
Oh, okay. He's eating healthy.
That's the healthy. He's eating healthy. He's drinking healthy. He's eating dirty, drinking clean. That's nice.
Not Kool-Aid. He's not drinking Kool-Aid.
No, that's a balanced diet right there. Balanced diet. Right there. Arriving in style in a fleet of silver Rolls Royces, he made his purchases after checking out watches, chains, pendants at the central London shop, whose clients include Lewis Hamilton and Mariah Carey.
Awesome.
Bear in mind that those are people who've made their money over a period of years.
Yeah.
My man's made his money over a period of like an hour or so. Okay. And he even treated himself to a Snickers bar, despite preparing to face the English hero Anthony Joshua once again. Earlier, the IBF, etc., wore traditional Mexican hat, a huge diamond-encrusted necklace, as he and Joshua promoted their 40 million plus Saudi Arabia rematch in December. The boxing world was rocked by the Mexican in June when he achieved the TKO against Joshua in the 7th round of Madison Square Garden, New York. You see what I mean about the legs and the body? You see what I mean about the low
You look like one of them Tonka figures, bro.
Tonka toys. What's going on? The top half, then the bottom half. They don't match. They don't match. So, he's laid it out there. He's laid it out. This man has a serious jewelry addiction. Could have probably bought a house for the money that he spent on there.
That's crazy, man.
That's absolutely out of the question. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And what's funny is that, you know, if in some cases, in my case, when he loses to Joshua, he's gonna regret buying all of this stuff. I mean, he's gonna be headed to the pawn shop right after.
Very foolish. Very, very foolish. Back in the day, you know, your boy Raphie used to buy and sell jewelry. You know, a little sideline buy and sell jewelry. I used to go to auctions and what have you. You buy at the lowest price possible, and then you sell if you ever need to sell. Well, I was buying it too. So
yep.
You buy low, sell high. That's what I was taught. Buy low, sell high. Everything you buy, you should be looking at the resale value. You know, and what you're buying, it should not exceed the resale value.
Right.
That's when you know you've got a deal.
Right.
Okay, so that is the story of Andy Ruiz flossing in, what do they call it? In frosts. Frosts. You know what I'm saying? Boy's spending money like water. He's probably broke now. That's why he's trying to get 50 mil for the rematch.
How much is he actually getting for this rematch?
He was supposed to be getting 9, got bumped up 2, so he's getting in the region of 11, 12 max.
Okay.
Region of 11, 12 max.
Wow.
So that's a bit of a far cry from the 20 mil he was claiming. Bit of a far cry from the 20 mil he was claiming. Let's stop this. Where are we? Or am I sharing still? Am I sharing still? I'm not sharing still, am I? Let me just check. Nope. StreamYard. Boom. Back. And we are back. So what we're doing now is still waiting for the Cali Enigma. Has he showed up? Let me go into the chat. Has he showed up? Is he anywhere?
Nope, but my man Kal-El's in the house. What's going on, Kal-El?
Kal-El in the building. Haven't seen Kal-El in a while. Wow, it's been a while, my brothers. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, but it pays the bills. 100% hope everyone is happy and healthy indeed. Happy and healthy indeed. Let me get a private message. Let me just address this private message here. Yeah, man. So your views on that? Boxing Jedi. Your views on that? The flossing.
My view on the flossing is I think it's a very big mistake. Okay, maybe one nice Rolex and a nice little diamond encrusted chain and something for the wife. You know what I mean? And maybe you might want to hook your trainer up, and then you put the rest of that away because they're going to be there are more rainy days than there are sunny. You know what I mean? Yeah. And especially in today's economy. So you know he's not thinking right. You know what I mean? He's not thinking right, and I think it's foolish for him to just continue to floss and spend all this money. I mean, thousands of dollars. So it must have been he must have wasted at least $500,000 in that jewelry shop because everything was diamond out. Everything was diamond encrusted. Everything was diamonds.
Frosty.
Yeah.
Absolutely frosty.
That's crazy. I mean, like I said, I'd get myself maybe a nice icy, nice icy watch, maybe a nice little chain. You know what I'm saying? You know, something for the wife. You know, for my kids. You know, but for my kids, it'll be more like you know, open an account for them and just put that away and let it build. You know what I mean? You know, be smart. You know, diversify your funds and shit. But you know, these guys. That's why Sugar Ray Leonard is the most smartest retired boxer. He has so many businesses. This is why you never see the man broke or looking messed up in the yard. Sugar Ray Leonard is one business-minded man to this day.
To this day.
Yes, sir.
To this day. Okay. So Don ZB, the LDBC representative. An LBDC, whatever you call it, LDBC, LBDC, whatever you call it. Lions Den. Lions Den. Where is he? Where is he? Don ZB. You've been sent. The link is in the chat, my friend. The link is in the chat. Waiting for the Cali Enigma.
Man, I tell you right now, I don't think he's showing. I don't think he's showing.
This is very disappointing. This is very disappointing. Very disappointing indeed. So hold on. What are we saying? We've got to keep this thing going because I can't have any excuses. I cannot have any excuses that you shut down just before I came in. So I think maybe we should perhaps touch on some of the things, some of the points of where is he? Where is he? Come on, man. You're laying me down. You're disappointing me. You're disappointing the people. There's people in here who came to see and hear the discussion, Cali.
I'll tell you right now, bro. This reminds me of one song from the 80s. I think we're alone now. It doesn't seem to be anyone around.
You cannot do this, Cali.
Oh, man.
You can't do this, Cali.
Oh, man.
You cannot do this.
Oh, my God. He don't want to see Raph here in Duck World.
I can't believe it.
Because he knows he get his ass handed to him here in Duck World.
This is very, very disappointed. I was looking forward. I know he's gonna come as soon as I decide to shut this down. I know he's gonna boom.
It was a mystery, but now it's victory. DuckTales.
Well, no, it ain't really victory for me. You know, I've got to.
He don't show. He forfeited. DuckTales. Woo. He didn't want his ass handed to him. DuckTales. Woo.
What's going on? Yeah, what's going on in the chat right here? What's going on in the chat right here?
Hey, Raph, is it safe to say this live stream has been brought to you by Affleck?
I don't know what to say about this. We got other topics we can chop up. We will chop up, but damn, I cannot pretend not to be disappointed. I cannot pretend not to be disappointed. I am disappointed, bro. Don't do this, Cali. Do not do this, Cali. Do not do this. I was looking forward to this. I was looking forward to this.
Word up, lost one. Cali, man, come out and play. Oh, man, bro. Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn. Yeah, we got other things to chop up. We got other things to get into, but I cannot pretend that I am not disappointed.
In the words of the Macho Man Randy Savage, "Ooh yeah, seems like you lifted a skirt, Raph. Here, dig it."
Damn, I can't believe it, man. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. There were people saying that he wasn't going to show up earlier. I did not believe them. I thought they were pessimists.
Right?
Thought they were pessimists. I thought, look, you watch. He's going to show up. He's going to be here. He's going to be here. He's going to be here. And Cali Enigma, you disappointed me, my friend. You have disappointed me. Let me put the link in the chat once more. There cannot be any ambiguity, any excuse. You can't say you didn't see it. You haven't put one word in the chat. Not one word, but boom. Look.
Oh,
look.
Don ZB wants to smoke with you. He wants to smoke with you. He said he'll represent him.
The Don ZB can't represent. You can't represent Cali. You cannot represent Cali. Yeah, it's nice talking to you and all, Don ZB, but you cannot represent Cali. There ain't no substitutes. There ain't no substitutes. You know what I'm saying? I got my mindset on Cali, and Cali ain't here. This is very, very disappointing. I cannot accept any substitutes. It's got to be the man himself. It's got to be the man himself. I don't want no counterfeit Calis. Not today, my friend. Not today, my dear. Not tonight, Josephine. Not tonight, Josephine. I want the real man. Go take me to your leader. Take me to your leader.
I shall destroy you.
Even go and get BFTB over here. Get one of them cats. Get one of them cats over here.
We've got carbon monoxide, gentlemen. We've got smokestacks going off. Oh my God.
Not tonight, Don ZB. I'm not interested in you tonight. It's not your time tonight. Take me to your leaders. I want your leaders. Take me to your leaders. Bring your leaders here to me. We have an appointment. We have an engagement. Bring them. Bring your leaders. We have people, multiple people waiting. Let me look at the YouTube. What's the situation with the YouTubes?
Everybody's agreeing with you. They're saying he's a stranger to manhood. He's allergic to confrontation. He needs to wear Depends when he sees you next time because you scared him.
Yeah. No substitutes. Bring me your leader. Bring me one of your leaders.
Are you not entertained? Is this not what you want?
Bring your leaders. I don't want to hear from anyone but your leaders. I'm very sorry. I have to be forthright. Any other time, and it's all good.
Let me translate that for you. He will be talking to the pirate, not the parrot.
You know, I appreciate you coming on and trying to stand up for your people. But today it's about the leaders. It's a leaders summit. It's about the leaders. Bring your leaders. This is very disappointing. I heard words, rumors that Cali would not show up. But I thought he was a man of his word. He made categorical statements which he recorded himself.
Categorical. Damn, son.
Categorical. It's no secret tape recording. It's no hidden tape recording. It's not a private message being recorded. The man recorded the thing himself.
Damn. Imagine if you were John Wick, right? And imagine you had to you had to honor the stamp, right? And then and just imagine how hard it would have been trying to locate and pinpoint this man in order to, you know, eliminate him. How upset would you have been? Right? Right? It frustrates the shit out of me, bro, too. You know,
I
but
am very, very, very disappointed. I thought I was built up, I was geared up, I was thought, yeah, we're gonna have a discussion. It's gonna be challenging. I understand it's going to be challenging. I had multiple warnings that it was almost an unmanageable situation that I was entering into. But I thought I will take that challenge. I will take the challenge.
and at the end of the day, you walked off
But
and he never showed up.
But I'm still expecting him to jump in at the very last minute when I'm saying goodnight to people, when I've cooled down. When I've cooled down and my temperature's down, I'm still, you know what? He might be trying to do Andy Ruiz on me.
Trying to say, hey, I showed up. Or there wasn't a stream.
Trying to let me get cold. Trying to let me get cold. Like how Joshua got cold. Thought nothing was going to happen. And then boom. Next thing you know, it's Madison Square Garden.
Well, I went and I mean, does the kid have a PayPal? Because if he has a PayPal, then just like Rocket Reggie says, I guess you got to pay him to come on. So I guess donate fucking $2 to his PayPal to get on or something.
Did you pay money to him, Raphie? Did you pay? No, I didn't pay him any money. I didn't realize there had to be some kind of money. Muted myself. That's not good. You know, the donation button. Where is the donation? We have a donation button here, but it's entirely optional. It is entirely optional. You know, if he wants to come on and donate, he can come on and donate. That's no problem.
Somebody go to his channel and throw him $1 and tell him, yo, give him a super chat and be like, yo, Ralph wants to get up in your Twinkies. Where are you?
Somebody go over to his chat and throw him $1. Tell him it's from Raphie.
Oh shit!
Tell him it's from Raphie. What's going on in the chat here? We're gonna jump into a next subject in a second. We're gonna jump into a next subject in a second, next topic in a second. But you know, where are we? You know, I'm just expecting him to jump in. I have to be vigilant and alert. And it looks like the people, there's no message, there's no courtesy message, there's no, hey, Raphie, I can't make it. There's no, hey, I had to go to the doctors. Hey, I stubbed my toe.
I got a bad toothache.
I got a bad toothache. I'm having an Elvis Presley moment. I don't know.
I got to wash my hair, you know? Like,
I got to wash my beard.
Yeah, you know?
There is nothing. Absolutely nothing. He's sent his envoys. His envoys have come over. There is no crisis over there in California. But yet, a king only fight king. A king don't chase peasant.
That was famously said by
Deontay.
Yeah.
Deontay. Damn, Cali Enigma. I even put up flyers for you, bro. I even put up flyers for your impending meeting discussion. I put this on Twitter. I put you on Twitter, bro.
I'm the Boxing Jedi, Rocket. How you doing, brother? Good to see you.
The Boxing Jedi. I'm joined by the Boxing Jedi, chopping it up with the Boxing Jedi. While I was at Boxing Jedi, was courteous enough to come on and chill out with the Raphie while he waits for the Cali Enigma.
You know what I feel like? I feel like we're at a bus stop and we're waiting for a bus that's never gonna come.
Yo, but then they come in threes.
Right? Right after we decide, you know what, let's catch a cab. All of a sudden, here come the 3 buses.
Yeah. As soon as I say good night, I'm going to see Cali. I'm going to see BFTB and some other cat I never heard of. Okay, so I guess we're going to have to chop up another topic.
Hey, Don ZB, you could get the smoke, dog.
Where is he?
I ain't no cheerleader. You could get the smoke, dog.
What's he saying?
You could definitely get the smoke because you only got 3 subscribers, which tells me that you don't know shit about boxing and you're a cheerleader yourself. So sit down, young man, and eat your pudding.
Yo, Don ZB, I have a bit of respect, bro. I have a bit of respect for my guest, please.
I got this. It's all good. It happens all the time, but I appreciate it.
I have a bit of respect for my guest, please, Don ZB. You know what I'm saying?
I will change your pamper, doggy.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I alone, everybody knows I have destroyed the LDBC by myself, dog. By myself.
Yeah.
You don't know who you fucking with. So if I were you, bro, I would put that do not cross the police line tape in front of your fucking peripheral and calm the fuck down, dog. Because trust me, bro, I can see you on this platform and I will destroy your whole channel, dog.
Yeah.
It's been done before.
Yeah, Don ZB. You know how we do it around here. You come over here and you act in a respectful manner. There's none of that nonsense. You were just talking. You know what I'm saying? I expect a high level of performance from you. You know, if your leaders come over here and talk that crap, I kind of expect it. But from you, I'm going to have to expect a higher level of performance, a higher level of conduct. We've been through this before. We have been through this before. Went through this before with Get This Smoke. I don't know where he's gone. Get This Smoke disappeared. Hold on, you've been through it with Get This Smoke also, have you?
and Zone 6, and I whooped their ass in one sitting at the same time, dog.
I just remembered about you and Get This Smoke. Well, Get This Smoke seems to have evaporated into a puff of smoke. I haven't seen that guy for like 2 weeks straight. He was here every day. That's
right. And Kaz, it's in this dimension. You see, obviously, you just got on YouTube. I've been on here for 9 years, and for 9 years, and I've been there since the way it started. And let me tell you something, bro. Trust me, man. All trash, dog. All trash. The one that race baiters, but I'm not getting on this for that.
Damn. You see us stirring up. You see you guys are stirring up the pot now. Like, please don't talk like that. Bring your leaders. Let your leaders talk like that. You can't talk like that. You're not qualified to talk like that. You bring your leaders and let them talk. Listen, I'm going to give you some time to go and find your leaders. You got 10 minutes to go and find your leaders, Cass. You got 10 minutes. Go and bring your leaders. Go and bring your leaders. Let them talk like that. You know, I'll accept it from them to a certain extent, and then we'll chop it up. And then we'll put everything in the pot and see how it comes out. But from you guys, I expect a high level of performance. You know that. You know that. Don't go showing off because I got a guest in the house and now you want to act up in front of the guest. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. You know what's required. You know the standards that are required around here. So don't go showing off in front of the guest. You know, bring your leaders.
I'll be back. I got to use the restroom. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, man, that's cool.
I'm gonna go piss on the LDBC's name. I'll be right back.
That's cool. That's cool. That's not even funny. Remove that comment, Toby Bartlett. There's somebody who's going to see that and think it's true. I don't think Sue McPeach is in any condition to be entertaining any kind of to be entertaining any kind of action of that description, my friend. Don ZB, bring your leaders. Bring your leaders. Bring your leaders, Don ZB. That's who I want to talk to.
Man, that guy's still talking.
He jumped in the thing. Only I can see it. He jumped in the on my dashboard. But no. But no, not today. Any other day, yeah, not today. Today is for your leaders, my friend. Today is for your leaders.
That's right. Go brush your teeth. It's for your leaders.
It's for your leaders today. Okay. I'm very, very surprised. I'm very, 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 very surprised.
You know what it is, Ralph? You know what it is that you know your boxing. Everybody that follows you and me, we're very serious, you know what I'm saying, especially on our streams, you know what I mean? And it's what it is. Like, these guys come from a generation and a background of guys who don't really respect their own following by doing exactly what you do and I do, which is straightening motherfuckers out. You know what I mean? You have to do this on your live because you don't want derelicts. You don't want, any type of crap going across here. This is something, yeah, exactly. And, so, this is something where it's got to be respectful. It's gotta be here. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And I respect you and thank you very much for that, my brother. And everybody on the
guest, especially when I'm a guest. You can't do that to my guest. You can't come into my house and talk to a guest in such a manner. I don't accept that. And they know I don't accept that. They know better.
Yes, sir. Hello, Lisa. Hi, how are you?
Lisa Bayliss is in the building. Lisa Bayliss hasn't heard. She doesn't know who I'm waiting for. Lisa Bayliss. I had a conversation with. Well, it wasn't a conversation. I was in his comment section when he was doing a live, and the Cali Enigma. The Cali Enigma, I invited him. We had a difference of opinion, respectful. And I invited him to chop it up live over here on my channel, Live Boxing Talk with Raphie, episode 45. And he accepted live on video. He even clarified what time 9:30 p.m. UK is over there in California. Clarified it live on tape. I have the tape. I made the video. I said I would welcome you respectfully over here on Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio because we treat our guests with respect. Now, whether he would reciprocate with respect, that's a different matter. I don't know. People said no. But obviously, wherever it goes, obviously I would have had to gone there too in my own way. But I would greet him respectfully, as I do everybody. And Lisa, it's been precisely 2 hours, 17 minutes, and 50 seconds. I've been waiting for Cali Enigma.
This bus don't want to show up, man.
And we're at the bus stop, and the bus ain't showing up. The bus ain't showing up.
Okay, Lisa. The reason why Fury's fight is in Vegas is because of Bob Arum. He was able to work it out, and it's good money over there as well. Even though I don't like Vegas, I really don't. I wish they would just take all fights out of Vegas because of the the efferees that happened. But I just wish, you know what I mean. It was somewhere else besides Vegas. Anywhere in the States here in America, it doesn't matter, but anywhere but Vegas, But that's where it's going. I mean, I'm happy that Fury is with Top Rank. He's got Bob Arum. He's making his money now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's over in Cali. I think this particular fight, they were saying that the next fight, which is this fight, was going to be over in New York. But I don't know. Maybe they looked at the spreadsheets. They looked at the 5,000 tickets sold. And they thought, well, how much are we going to do in New York? I don't know. So they said, well, best we keep it in Cali because there's a large Mexican population. It's a Mexican holiday going on apparently this weekend, I think. and so the card is stacked with Mexican fighters, and
Dollars.
dollars. So they thought, well, let's just put him on the top of a card full of Mexican fighters during a Mexican holiday. It's going to sell a lot of tickets, and then we can say, hey, look how many tickets Tyson's Fury sells.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like smoke and mirrors. It's kind of like smoke and mirrors.
Yep.
Unfortunately, but that's the way it is. That's the way it is. They might sell 10,000 tickets, and they'll say, listen, we doubled what we sold last. We doubled what we sold last time. I told you.
Oh, you want to do Bob Arum? You want to do Bob Arum? All right. Well, I'm here to tell you that we sold double. That's right. Me and Tyson Fury sold double the tickets regardless. It was $10,000.
Yeah. So I think that's what's going down. It's a financial thing. It's a Mexican holiday. They're going to chalk up the doubling of the tickets sold as they're going to chalk that up as down to Tyson Fury when in reality, it is down to the holiday, the Mexican holiday. I'm still looking for the Cali Enigma, and I can't see him.
Mr. Shola Ibofin, what's going on, brother? I see you with a lightsaber there, no doubt.
Shola Ibofin is in the building. Big up to Shola. He made a contribution, a donation. The donation button is in the description box. Shola was very kind enough to make a nice donation. Remember, all we ask for is the pint of a beer. The price of a pint of beer down your local, that goes towards things for the channel that you will benefit from. For example, PPV payments, they got to come from somewhere. So, you want to make that donation. You want to see PPVs being covered on here. Throw it in the pot. And this seems like a good a time as any to put the link to the PayPal in the chat. And boom, Shazam, there it is. Otherwise, it is in the description box. We're still waiting for the Cali Enigma.
I like that beat.
Oh, it's a wicked beat.
That beat is going to bring me out of retirement.
It's a wicked beat. Love it.
Ooh. Well, what's the name of that? That's badass.
No names given.
All right, so you know what? Email me that then. Email me because I'm gonna start writing again. That shit is a badass beat.
Bro, this is like some secret shizzle.
Oh, okay, I see.
That's
badass. That beat is badass.
You know what I always say to people? I don't let nobody drive my car. I'm just that type of guy. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, brother.
One of them, yeah, you can drive it. The other one, no. I'm just that type of guy. Jedi.
I respect that. Hey, a man's things are a man's things, man.
Oh man, you know that. And it's best to be honest as well.
Yeah, Don ZB, check it out. Subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna try to go live tonight, and then I'm gonna hit you up, bro. All right, since you want this ass whooping, I'm gonna come out of retirement and I'm gonna whoop that ass. So 10 p.m. on my channel tonight, dog. Look up the Boxing Jedi, okay? And remember, you asked for this.
Yeah, 100%. And for now, Don ZB, you're blowing hot tonight. So you know what, Don ZB, for tonight, my friend. For tonight, you have disgraced us. You have not conducted yourself to a suitable level. And so tonight, my friend, and only for tonight, for 24 hours, we are going to have to say goodbye. Just for tonight, Don ZB. Just for tonight. But you have disgraced us. You have conducted yourself in a manner which is not befitting of Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. You have disgraced us in front of a guest, and that is most regrettable. And you know I cannot accept that. I cannot accept that, Don ZB. You know, you can chop it up with us. You've chopped it up with us many times. No problem.
That's what it is, Raph. That the LDBC knows who I am, and I'm a mark. They try to make me a marked target. I am Jay Wick to these guys. You know what I'm saying? But you will.
That.
I understand, but they will see Baba Yaga tonight, baby.
I cannot accept that. I cannot accept such behavior. Don ZB is aware of that, as is everyone else on the channel. If their leaders come,
bring
if
your
their
leader.
leaders come and act out, well, I mean, that won't be surprising to me, of course. That will not be surprising to me, but I cannot accept it from their foot soldiers.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Totally unacceptable. And you know that. You know that.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And they know that.
And you warned them too. You told them nice and easy,
How many warnings does a man have to give another man that he has to conduct himself in the right and proper way?
Okay, if you're a child, 3. If you're a grown-ass man, 1.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. How many times? How many times do I have to repeat myself?
Yeah, that's reality.
How many times do I have to repeat myself? I've got a notification on my phone. What's the notification?
Definitely.
Okay. So, all right. Okay. So we got to get into another boxing topic. I'm given, how much time have I given this man?
And 2 hours, 25 minutes, and going on 45 seconds.
Oh, you got it as well.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you got that as well.
Oh, yes.
Let me close that. Let me close that. Okay, so we're going again. We're going in again. We're going in again. I'm giving the man more time. You can see it for yourself. Everybody knows the timestamps. You can see it. We're going in again. Okay, we've done the Ruiz. We've done the Tyson Fury. Now we're going in for the LDBC. God. It is. He goes by the name of Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder.
The
LDBC have summoned your spirit. They have summoned your spirit. And they have hailed you as the predominant one, the preeminent one. They pray at your ashen feet and bestow all manner of tribute upon you, which is totally undeserved. Deontay Wilder, you are a false god. You are an idol to the LDBC. And you, my friend, are wholly unworthy. And we're about to discuss this. Okay, Cali Enigma, I have summoned you. I have called you out. I have insulted your God. I have insulted your God.
It's quack, quack till this day. Till this day.
On the count of 3, you must appear. You shall appear after your God has been insulted. You must come to defend him. You cannot allow his ashen feet to be disrobed in public. I have insulted your God, the Cali Enigma. You must show yourself and defend your idol. Cali Enigma, show yourself. Look in the mirror and say your idol's name 3 times, and you won't need technology to be here. You will just appear in spirit form.
Oh, man.
The Cali Enigma, your idol has been insulted. Your idol has been insulted. What are you going to do about it, sir? Present yourself.
This is like a man who was supposed to perform very well but never showed up.
I can't believe it.
This is like a man who sold out an arena and never showed up.
I cannot believe it. Lisa Bailey, she is doing. Lisa Bailey should be a mud, because she's just keeping this damn thing moving.
Oh, she's badass. Oh yeah,
She's
definitely, girl.
badass. She's
Oh, yeah.
keeping this thing moving. Everybody's wondering, and even me, we're wondering what's going on. But Lisa Bailey, she just comes through. She's just, she is in the. And one time somebody was on here, and then he asked me a question, and we was discussing it, weren't sure, and then she just drew the fact up and presented it to me. Lisa Bayliss is a badass. Okay, and let's talk about what she wants us to talk about. Let's get into it a little bit. I was gonna go into the Deontay, the idol, but let's just chop up this for a couple of seconds. I don't know what Mikey's gonna look like after the loss to Spence. Look like Mikey Garcia after the loss to it's Spence versus the short guy.
Sean Porter.
Sean Porter.
Yeah.
Sean, not Mikey.
No, he's they're talking Pacquiao Garcia now. Like they might meet,
I don't know what Mikey's going to look like after the loss. She's talking about them.
Yeah.
I thought she was talking about Porter.
Yeah. No. She's talking about like how is Mikey going to perform against Pacquiao after the loss to Spence? Because if he couldn't get with Spence, he's a
skilled fighter than
Pacquiao. He's going against the Grandmaster right now. So
against the Grand Poobah in Pacquiao. Damn. Lisa, you see, you had me all over the place with that one. You misdirected me, Lisa. You sent me down the wrong road. It was a nice little foot movement with a little shimmy.
Mikey Garcia is going to get punched down 3 more inches by Pacquiao.
Yeah. Is that official or is that?
I mean, they're talking about it, but I hope it doesn't. I hope that fight don't, because I tell you right now, this will be the third time in my life in watching boxing that I will feel very bad for a fighter, and that would be Mikey Garcia. As a matter of fact, it'll get to a point that if he loses to Pacquiao, we can all say that Mikey Garcia's stock really, really falls.
He don't need that in his life right now.
He don't. He
doesn't need to do that to himself one tiny bit. Doesn't need to do that to himself. But anyway, what happened to? Hold on, let me take myself off that. But anyway, we're still waiting. Let's talk the Conte. Let's talk the Conte. I was going to talk the Conte with Cali. Is Cali appeared? Is the Cali appeared? Has he appeared?
Nope. We've got people coming in and out, asking, did he duck the live? And we're like, yeah, man, sadly, and
people are coming in and out asking where is Cali? I cannot believe Cali would do this to himself.
But wait a minute. This should have been expected, because guys, and I'm not talking about the guys that are on the chat. I'm talking about guys that always do this, that represent Deontay Wilder, and they always want this. How do you call that? This debate. They always do what Deontay Wilder does, and that's duck. They do what every PBC fighter does. They call out big names but never sign contracts. So they're just doing the PBC formula in the debates now.
PBC formula. It's the same thing they did to Joshua. It's the same thing Wilder did to Joshua. He says, yeah. Let's talk about it. Let's talk. Let's do this. And then boom, you come down, you sit around the table, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
What? He's like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
I cannot believe it. I'm looking through the chat at all times. I'm looking up and down the chat. Have I missed something? Is there something I've missed? Is he here? Is he there? Is he? And the answer is shockingly no. I cannot believe this turn of events. It was publicized. It was advertised. I put the flyers up. I put the Twitter thing up. I put the flyer. I did the video. He did the video. Is this real? Is this real? This is some. What the hell is that in Eric Rose's avatar? That's some kind of gremlin looking thing. Anyway. Okay, so let's get it. Let's. I was going to talk about it with the Cali. but the Cali don't want to talk about it. So I guess what can I do? We don't want it. But Deontay Wilder, the Conte Wilder, Deontay the Conte, Deontay. So every time, let's just cut to the chase. Every time Joshua comes out, signs a fight for a big fight, the Conte Wilder comes out of hiding. Joshua in the last week prior to the Joshua Ruiz won. The Conte Wilder comes out and say, "Yeah, we've just signed with to fight my rematch with Luis Ortiz. I don't want no loose ends. I don't want any form of dispute. So we have signed to fight him." To this day, that fight still has not yet been made.
Shame. Big shame, bro.
Shameful behavior. Absolutely shameful. And what does he do 6 months later? Oh, how's it 3 months later? 3 months later, the same man, the Conte Wilder, comes out again. And what does he say? He says, "Oh, we have an announcement in the pipeline. Within 2 weeks or few weeks, we will announce the rematch with Luis Ortiz." Well, that's what he said 3 months ago. Said that 3 months ago. So what's new? What is it? I'll tell you what it is. We know what it is. So let's speak on it. Let's speak about their God, their ashen feet God. Talk about that. The Bible said that Jesus was a man with ashen feet, so bronze feet. So I don't know if they're getting the two mixed up.
Yeah, I think so.
They've read the Bible. They said that Jesus is a man with ashen feet, and then they saw the Conte in flip flops. They saw the Conte in flip flops one day, and they said, "Holy Mac, this is him. This is the Savior. This is our Savior." They got it twisted. So the Conte, every time Joshua is in a big fight, he opens his duck mouth and start acting as if he wants it. Now he's talking about he hopes Tyson Fury will step aside and allow him to fight the winner of Joshua Ruiz. Allow him to fight Joshua? Hasn't he had 2 to 3 years straight with the opportunity of fighting Joshua, turning down opportunities after opportunity after opportunity after opportunity? The Boxing Jedi.
I have to agree. See, me personally, I have always respected my American heavyweight champions. The American heavyweight champions that I grew up watching. By the way, if y'all don't know, I'm 45 years old. I've been watching boxing for a very long time, and every American heavyweight champion either went to other people's backyards. It was real easy to make fights. I think the most difficult fight to make was the Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather fight. But at the same time, we had the Lennox Lewis Tyson fight, which only took 8 months to fucking make. Right. So now all of a sudden you've got all of these fights that Deontay Wilder's supposed to be fighting and hasn't even fought half of the guys that Anthony Joshua has fought in the division, which are much tougher if you look at the resume. You know what I mean? I've been through this so many times. The reason why I don't like Deontay Wilder is simply because Deontay Wilder is not fighting like an American champion. There have been even Mike Tyson has come out and said it. You know what I mean? Like, he's not fighting the way he's supposed to be fighting. And you fighting 38 guys and then having a hard time in your last 2 fights. And people like to call Ortiz an old man, but yet he's fighting him again for no fucking apparent reason. Why is he fighting Ortiz again? Ortiz doesn't have a strap. Ortiz already lost his rankings from the WBC. He got his title shot. So why is he fighting him again? You know why he's fighting him again? Because he knows that you got Tyson Fury again. Then you just might get, let's just say an Usyk. You just might get somebody that can get to you. So all this ducking and dodging is not going to work. Personally, the road for Wilder is going to be this. This is the only road. If he's not going to be able to unify, the only thing that's good for him is to be undefeated, to try to beat the Rocky Marciano record, even though he can't because he has a draw, but it can still be viable as to him being, you know, a 51 or 50-0 heavyweight champion with one draw with the WBC. That's the only thing that he can accomplish right now if he's not going to fucking unify. You know, and people can say anything. Oh, you a casual. It doesn't make me casual because I know my boxing. I'm just stating that he's not fighting like an American heavyweight champion. He's not fighting like one, man. He's not. That shit with Povetkin, I don't care what anybody says. He was able to fight. That's why they sued him back for that money.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. He was out of there. He was outie. He was outie. He is outie. He was out. He was out there immediately. Yep. Immediately. There's no need for Deontay, the Conte. There is no need for the Conte Wilder to duck.
None whatsoever. None whatsoever.
No need. And the Cali Enigma. I was waiting for him so we could chop this up, but since it seems as if he still hasn't appeared, I'll get into it now. The Cali Enigma.
You know, I just also want to add that, okay, if you want to, if, and I always say this, and this goes to anybody who's following Joshua, anyone else, none of it goes with the same thing that I said with Pacquiao in the 147 division. Anybody who has experience, who comes into this era and can still fight like a Pacquiao, they have to understand that they're going to lose because this era has nothing to offer. These guys don't fight each other. These guys don't test each other. For Christ's sake, you can't even make a Fabulous Four if you wanted to, but you can do it in Pacquiao's era with Marquez, Barrera. I mean, you can do that with them because they all fought each other 3, 4, or 5 times, right? And nobody really... So in this era, you can't really do that. The people have this thing where, oh, he's the greatest fighter. You're calling Deontay Wilder the greatest fighter, but they are missing pieces to his puzzle, to his legacy.
There are definite missing pieces. And like I was saying, you know, Deontay Wilder had ample opportunity to face
exactly
Joshua.
And can Deontay Wilder fight? Yes, he can. Is Deontay Wilder the heavyweight champion of the world? WBC? Yes, he is. Yes, is Deontay Wilder a major threat in boxing? Yes, he is. My whole problem is you're not fighting like that. Why didn't we see that spectacular knockdown on Stavern, mind you, which never should have gotten the rematch clause 2 years or a year and a half later when the WBC rules state 90-day rematch reinstatement. After that, you lose it. 90 days happened a year and a half ago. How the hell did this start? Because what they're doing is they're putting platforms. I mean, you guys can be biased if you want. You guys can hate me if you want. You guys can tell me to shut the F up if you want. But facts are facts. You can't shut facts up because if you shut it up, it's going to be written out. You understand what I'm saying? If it can't be read and if it can't be said, it can be brailled out. You can feel it. So either way, the facts are facts. The truth is the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, I stand corrected. That wasn't a gremlin. That was Yoda. I stand corrected. That was a pronunciation issue. That was a pronunciation issue. Okay. So, yeah, Deontay Wilder, it's clear what's happening. The Conte Wilder, Cali Enigma. I don't like to talk about people when they're not present. You should have been present. You're not here. And so now I'm going to have to quote you. I am going to have to quote you, Cali Enigma, and it's in the video as well. So I'm not saying anything that's not documented. You said from your own lips that the Conte Wilder would knock Joshua out in 2 rounds. I repeat, Cali Enigma, you said that Anthony Joshua, your ashen feet god, the Conte Wilder, would knock Anthony Joshua out in 2 rounds. You said that. You said that, Cali. Your words, Cali. Now check this out, Cali. If that is the case, my friend, and this is one of the reasons I want to talk to you right here. That's one of the reasons I want to talk to you right here. If that is the case, then why Why has Deontay Wilder avoided the Joshua fight? Turned down contract after contract after contract. If he knows that he could have been unified, what is it? It's not even undisputed. All he needs in there is 6 minutes. It's less than 6 minutes with Anthony Joshua. Less than 6 minutes in the ring, and within less than 6 minutes in the ring, you are saying your ashen feet God, Deontay Wilder, would be undisputed world heavyweight champion, undisputed, and that would also.
Oh shit!
What more could you ask for? Undisputed heavyweight champion in less than 6 minutes. That's what you said, that he could do that anytime. But yet, he's turned down all the contract offers. How does that make any sense? I wanted to ask Cali himself, but he's not here. So can you make any sense of it? The Boxing Jedi? Can you try and help me understand that which seems totally illogical?
Okay.
Can you try and help me understand?
Okay, let me see. I want to fight Anthony Joshua. He's got the 3 belts, and I've got 1. If I beat him, I would have the 4 titles, and I would be therefore undisputed, undefeated. But I'm talking about money now. But at the same time, I am also confused because I'm also talking about unifications. But then when the unifications come close, I'm talking about money. But wait a minute. Is it money or unification? This is exactly what happened to Deontay Wilder. And it goes to show you, look, it may not only be his fault. Personally, I think that Deontay Wilder needs to get rid of Finkel, needs to get rid of the other guy and just reset himself, promote himself if he's going to, but get rid of those guys because you're not seeing your money. I mean, you're 40 fights in. You're saying that you're better than Mike Tyson. Nowhere, not even financially, are you better than Mike Tyson. Why is Anthony Joshua making 70 mil, but you're making not even 15 mil a fight? You're still in your $10 million. Then let's see what happens. Exactly. Right. And then now watch this. You've got the percentage from Shelly Finkel, the percentage from the other fucking dickhead, and then you've got the percentage from your training camp fees and all that. What does that leave you with? How are they 15 to 20% looking now? Deontay Wilder, let me tell you something, brother. I've made this clear to you many times. You need to get rid of everybody on that side, and you need to focus on yourself, and you need to do what's right for you. You look like you want the fight. You look like you were ready to take that 50-50 when they finally said fine. But what happened? They got it. They said, no, you're worth more, and you're really not. You know why you're not? And I'm not being the aficionado here. I'm not saying that everybody has to follow me, but I'm just going to say one fact and one fact only. You're not fighting right, bro. Look at Mike Tyson. Look at George Foreman. Look at Holyfield. Look at Bo. These guys let this do the talking and bought them this and bought them that. They're naming marquees. What you're doing is you're saying, I can do all of that. Come and watch me. And when you do, it's lackluster against someone that's not even supposed to be there, bro. And I'm supposed to sit back and say, because he's black, he's the number one. Anthony Joshua's black too. But wait a minute, hold up. He's not the proper shade, so he's a sellout. Just like Andre Ward was to them guys. I mean, what's going on here, guys?
He's not black enough. Is he not black? Is Joshua not black enough? Is that the problem?
You know what I'm saying?
Is that the problem? LDBC, the leaders, please end the query. Tell us what exactly it is. What is it? What is Joshua not black enough? Is that the problem?
Hey, Raph, let me ask you a question, brother. Remember Mike Tyson? When watching him, remember watching him, right? Now, remember when we found out that Don King was screwing around with his money and stuff, and right? Yeah. Weren't we saying Mike Tyson needs to get rid of Don King? Right? Remember that? Mike Tyson needs to get rid of J.O. Bright. Mike Tyson needs to get rid of everything. The same thing. I'm saying the same thing. We all have been saying the same thing about Deontay Wilder, but you guys wearing your aluminum freaking peanut hats, right? Your Jiffy popcorn hats are sitting there trying to turn this into a race baiting thing when it's not. Where were you guys when we were saying this about Mike Tyson?
Yeah. Absolutely. That was the same thing that was being said about Mike Tyson. And when we looked around, history shows that he was absolutely correct.
And that's another thing. If Kaz, if AJ is a corporate chump, then if Wilder made money the same way AJ would, wouldn't that make him a corporate chump too? Because remember, Kaz, AJ has white slave owners. The what the fuck you call the Bella and Finkel? Come on, son. Come on now. Come on now. Let's tell the truth here. It's all race baiting, bro.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. So, well, his mom and dad are African. So, it's not just his mom. His dad's African too. That's where his dad lives. His dad lives in Africa.
And Kaz, I'm gonna debunk you all night. You're saying that AJ don't speak for himself. What happened when they told Wilder in front of Finkel? So you're gonna take the money, the 50 million? And what happened? Shelly Finkel right away said, "I'll answer for him." So your man don't speak for himself, my man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he said, "I'll handle this one."
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro?
Can you just take a back seat on this one? You know, I'm the man who handles the business. It's just too complicated. It's too complicated for Deontay, for my boy Deontay. You know, we don't really like him reading. So if you'd kindly refrain from asking him questions of an intellectual nature, we would greatly appreciate that. We don't like to have our boys reading. You know, it messes them up. It just causes confusion in their lives.
Yep,
So we handle all the intellectual stuff. You just keep it boxing. Keep it boxing, and leave the complex algorithms to us. We don't like to have our boxers confused.
Exactly.
And that's the problem with some of you journalists. You ask them questions that get them thinking. And we really don't appreciate that. That's why we have to keep them segregated.
Exactly.
Segregated, and we only allow them to speak to the type of people who will understand which questions they are and which questions they are not to ask our boys.
Exactly. You know, and it's funny because Cass says we sound silly, but at the same time, on a lot of Wilder lives that the guys that praise him and stuff like that, and it's always the name calling, always calling people out there. We're not doing that here. We're just doing impressions, spot on impressions. So we can sound silly, but it's facts. It's facts with a silly feel to it. But at the end of the day, when you take the silly away, it's all facts, bro. It's all facts. You know what I'm saying?
It's all facts. We just keep it light-hearted. We don't have to resort to abuse. We don't have to resort to talking about someone's mom, about their sister. We don't we don't resort to that type of low level, low grade, lowest denominator type of speech around here. In other words, we keep it respectful. And I think that's a word that's a word that is underused over in certain territories, shall we say. So it'd be polite and say territories. You know, over in certain territories, the word respectful has been erased.
Right.
Erased from the books.
Exactly.
To the point where, people who should know the meaning don't know the meaning. And there are no depths. There are no depths to which they will not stoop. They will go beyond gutter level.
That's right.
Beyond.
That's right.
And I think that's a shame. That's a shame because when a man is desperate, he will do all manner of desperate things and speak in all manner of desperate ways. And I think we find this with some of our misguided brethren. And you know what the shame is? The shame is that a forum, an opportunity was afforded to a man who finds himself in such unfortunate company. And he was offered an opportunity to come to a clean environment and speak cleanly. And unfortunately for him, just like Deontay, I think perhaps unfortunately, I think his handlers got to him. His handlers got to him, spoke to him, and they said, "You cannot go over there." They didn't want anyone speaking to their boy. They didn't want anyone putting ideas into their boy's head.
Definitely.
You know?
Thank you.
They didn't.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Any of that.
None of it.
They didn't want any of that. None of it.
None of it. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. The reason why I brought up AJ's complexion is because, you know, the self-service here that you guys have and the people that you represent, Kaz, you know what I'm saying? That's the issue there. And barbershop conversations got shut down by Ward because of that. And you know what I'm saying? And you know, I don't care if you take me serious or not, but it's a fact. You guys do not accept AJ because he's a light-skinned nigga, just like y'all like to call me.
Yeah, keep the
Sorry, you know what I'm saying? But you guys like to call brothers like myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That name, and
Mm-hmm.
that's the problem here. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Those are facts. It's not an opinion. Those are facts. There are millions and millions of fans or YouTube fans right now, even on this live right here, that'll tell you the same thing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They'll tell you the same thing. Muhammad Ali was light skinned, but he was with Islam. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? So it's just the whole point, bro. You're making no sense, Kaz. I bet I'm old. I am older than you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You have just started functioning in this world. And I think you should just sit back and enjoy life and stop trying to grow up so quick, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, I suspect that Kaz is got some years under his belt, but Kaz, we don't really take Kaz seriously around here. No disrespect, Kaz, but we don't take Kaz seriously around here. Kaz is my court jester. Yeah? Kaz is my court jester. Nothing more, nothing less. People say, Raph, why do you let Kaz get away with so much? Well, he's a court jester.
He took whole money's place, huh?
Man, you've had run-ins with so many people. I forgot about that.
Bro, I'm the undisputed.
About that.
I'm the undisputed boogeyman on here, bro. I'm Jay
Rick,
bro.
Everybody. Well, not everybody, but a lot of those cats, those new jacks. When there's new jacks come up, you know, they just jump out of position, so to speak, and unfortunately, they run over to you, and you know, it doesn't really end too well. It doesn't end too well. What's the clock saying? The clock is saying 2 hours, 57 minutes. And what's this cat saying? If you're black and still blaming others for your success or failure, yeah, that's bat shizzle crazy. And that's a good point indeed.
Yes, sir.
Where are we now? No.
Hey, Raph, listen, I've got to get off because I've got to tend to my family. But listen, I just want to let you know, thank you very much, man. Yeah. I greatly appreciate you, respect you and your platform, man. Everybody, you know, who follows me, please follow Raph, follow everyone else who really kicks boxing here in the chat as well. I love each and every one of you guys on the chat as well, man. Tonight, I'm gonna try to get this on. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come on with some boxing talk, some boxing news on my channel at 10 o'clock. I'm, you know, so and if whoever the hell that was, ZB Doobie, whatever his name is, if he wants to show up, it's all right.
Head over to the Boxing Jedi.
Yeah, definitely. But I gotta go. I gotta eat dinner and take care of the family. But otherwise than that,
appreciate you, bro.
God bless each and every one of y'all. May the force be with you, and God bless, man.
Much appreciated for the company. Round of applause for the Boxing Jedi. Much salutes to you, my friend. Much appreciated. Take care of yourself.
Definitely, guys.
Have a blessed day.
God bless.
Okay, so that was the Boxing Jedi, who was kind enough to come over and spend some time chopping it up over here with me. We are 3 hours in. I gave the Cali Enigma every opportunity to come over here, and he failed to show. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let me go over to YouTube and see what the situation is over there. Okay. Yeah, that's healthy. But what can I say? What can I say? The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. So I don't know. What do you say? What do you do? What do you do when you invite a man over? The man says yes. You want to chop things up. The man's from the other side of the street. And you want to chop things up in a healthy, clean environment. The man says he'll be there. The man gives a time. He says he's on tape. So the evidence is there. And the man does not materialize. The man leaves no messages. Very, very disappointing. Very disappointing indeed. I don't know. What are people saying? What are people saying? Saying Cali got cold feet? That's what they're saying. They're saying Cali got cold feet. People were telling me at the beginning. That's crazy. Toby Butler says, don't invite him over for a meal. It would be cold by now. No, I think if you invited him over for a meal, he'd be still here while it was in the pot. It'd be over before it came out of the pot. Shiz Biz is up in the building. He saw the headline, saw the flyer, and thought, let me come over and see what Cali Enigma has to say on Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. And lo and behold, Cali Enigma has not materialized. There are people going up. The number is going up. But Cali Enigma is not here. Unbelievable. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. Cali Enigma. Come out wherever you are. We've got you on tape saying you was coming. You knew the time. You did the conversion in your head. You knew 9:30 p.m. UK time was 1:30 p.m. over in Cali. 4:30 p.m. in New York. That's the East Coast. What is, excuse me, got a little bit of hiccups there. What could be so catastrophic that you couldn't leave? You couldn't come here and explain why you can't come here? Did your handlers get to you, Cali? Did your handlers get to you? Did your handlers speak to you and say, no, you can't go over there? Are you contractually tied to stay on the one side of the street? Have you got an ankle tag? Are your movements monitored? Are you not your own person? Do you have someone telling you where you can go and where you cannot go? What manner of buffoonery is this? What manner of buffoonery is this? People are saying you got shook. I thought Cali Enigma is a big man in the game. Certainly, surely not. People were telling me at the start of the show that you would not show. And I thought, certainly not. People were telling me that you were shook. And I thought, certainly not. But it's not, you're not looking good out here, Cali. It's not looking good for you, Cali. It's not looking good for you, my friend. People are saying that you're shook, bro. People are saying that you're one of the shook ones. They're saying you're a shook one, Cali. They're saying that you bottled it, bro. You know what that means over in the UK? Do you know what that means over in the UK to bottle it, Cali? It means that you lost your cojones. They're saying that your cojones have retracted, Cali. They're saying that your cojones have retracted. And you become a lady. You understand what I mean when they say retracted? They're saying check under my desk. I don't know what for. Making me nervous. No, my desk isn't that big, bro. I don't think it'd fit under my desk. What the hell is this? My phone is damn. I thought, where's the hell is that sound coming from? It's my phone. I hope that hasn't been going on for too long. That's annoying. I thought you'd come over here. We are all wondering where Cali is. But is that not the beauty of being an enigma? Isn't that the beauty of being an enigma? Mad, mad, mad. The link is in the chat. Cali Enigma. The link is in the chat. We've had multiple people show up, turn up, waiting for you. Waiting for you, Cali Enigma. Waiting for you. And I thought if you couldn't show up or decided not to show up for whatever reason, you could have at least sent BTTV, whatever his name is, BFTB. You could have at least sent BFTB over. You could have at least sent BTFB over, BFTB, whatever BTB. I still got my eye out because I still get the feeling you're going to try and catch me cold. I still get the feeling you're going to try and catch me cold. I still get the feeling as soon as I say goodnight, you're going to appear. I still got that feeling you're trying to get me to wind down and say goodnight, and then boom, you appear and try to catch me cold. Damn, it's 1 a.m. Reggie Rocket says, how long are you going to wait? It's 1 a.m. Damn. It's 1 a.m. And I've got my dinner waiting for me. What's going on here? Why is this hangout thing just popped up? What's that all about? What's that all about? What the hell is going on here? I haven't even had my proper dinner yet. We waited for you, Cali Enigma. It's not looking good for you, Cali. It's not looking good for you at all. It's looking bad. Looking bad out here, Cali. I cannot believe. Hold on, let me go over to his channel. Let me go over to his channel right now. I got enough windows open. What's this? What's that? Yeah, I can close that one. What's this? Okay, I don't want to close that one. That one I don't want to close. Yeah, I can close that one. Let me go over to his channel right now. Let me go over to his channel right now in one last ditch effort. One last ditch effort to try to lure the man out. This is bad, Cali. You got people calling you a coward, Cali. You got people calling you a coward, Cali. What have I got for dinner? I got some steak, bro. I got some steak and pineapple. Steak and pineapple. Let me go over to his, let me go over. What's this? Close this window, move that over there. Let's open another window and let's go over to his channel. Let's go over to his channel. Let me go history. Find that post. Okay, what's this? What's that? Okay, let me share this so you can see the experience. Share the experience. Let me share this experience. Where are we? Share screen. Share the whole screen. Okay, let's get out of that. Let's go history. Let's scroll down. Okay, there you have it. Right there. Right there. Boom. Okay, can you see this? Can you see this here? Can you see this here? All right, that's the post I made. Big up, Cali. Here's the link. See you in about 1:40 p.m. your time. That's 3:45 p.m. in the East. 9:30 p.m. UK time. Boxing Talk with Raphie 45. When I click the link, it brings you right here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Can't get no clearer than that. Then press the back button. Takes you right back to it. Takes you right back to it. And then over here in the chat. Bro, I ain't no super fan. Okay? So how'd you like that? How do you like that? Boom. Live demonstration. Live demonstration. Stop sharing. Yeah, I'm very serious. Steak and pineapple. You can't beat steak and pineapple. Very, very serious. No wine for me. No wine for me. Not tonight. Not tonight, Josephine. It's too late for that. It's too late for that, Kelly. It's too late for that. Over back into YouTube. Okay, what can I say? People stuck around, people waited for you. People waited for the debate. But the Cali Enigma did not materialize. Wasn't y'all arguing about if Chisora was PPV? Who, me? Me and Cali? No. I said that Deontay Wilder was supposed to fight Chisora back in the day. Wasn't talking about PPV. Nobody wasn't talking about PPV. If you're talking about me and Cali, no. I said that Deontay was supposed to fight Chisora back in the day, back in the dizzy, where he never did it. Never materialized, never happened. Never seen, never heard, never happened, never occurred. Okay. So, dropping the Twitter link one last time. It's 1 a.m. over here. 1 a.m. over here. People ain't got, I don't understand those guys who do those streams that last forever. Good on them. I don't know. It's just like, boy, it's over. If it's in the daytime, I can understand. I don't understand those who started late in the evening and then go early in the morning. I don't understand. I don't understand that. Damn. Yeah, can't do that. People got work in the morning. 1 a.m. is still early. Ped is tripping. 1 a.m. is still early. It's nighttime, mate. Got to get up for work. So you got the Twitter link, I think you see there. Anybody who wants to see the PPV, chip in. There is the link for that. That's the PayPal. Anybody who's already chipped in, don't worry. Leave it to the rest. The other people who haven't chipped in, leave it to them. Everybody take their turn. Less than pint for the price of a pint of beer. You can chip in to help secure the next PPV. Because that's going to be funded by you guys. You funded the last one. Are you going to fund this one? If you don't fund it, you don't get to see it over here. That's okay with me. I get to go out streaming what? We're doing the live talk. Talking about the live talk. The live show is the live talk. Ain't no illegal activities over here and get the channel shut down. That's not a good idea. That is not a good idea. Cali Enigma has not materialized. The Cali Enigma has not materialized. There's the PayPal button. Anybody want the live show? Boom. Smack that. Put something in it. Price of a pint of beer. That's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at. Unfortunately, I cannot believe there were people who were saying he was going to duck out. I cannot believe. I thought, no, he ain't going to duck out. No way, no how. He's got more cojones than that. Yeah, you better put it in the proper comment section, my friend. In the proper comment section. I can't be scrolling around. Looking around. The proper comment section over here, my friend. Proper comment section. Yeah. You put it in there. I get it. And then I delete it. We can put it in here and there. As a matter of fact. No. I don't know. Put it in the proper comment section, or I'll put the channel email here now. You write that down. You get Chantel to email me, because she has not emailed me not once. Otherwise, I'd see it. So I'm going to write it now. There you go. Boom. There it is. So there you have Shanta. There you have the email. It's available. The email is available in this channel. All you have to do is go to, or do I share that? Do I share this? Boom. We're sharing the whole damn thing. Okay, so where are we? So that's where we are now. Is that YouTube? That's YouTube. Is that YouTube? That's YouTube. So you go to the channel. Boom. You go to the about section. Boom. Email. You view email address. Boom. It's right there. So I don't see how there could be any problems or ambiguity. I really don't understand how there could be any problems or ambiguity. But anyway, that's another thing. Boom. There we are. Stop sharing. I don't see how there can be any confusion. But there we have it. Okay. So we tried. We tried to get the man on. He said he'd be on. He ain't come. He hasn't materialized. He has not materialized. And for one last time, well, which email was she sending it to? I don't understand. But anyway, that's another stuff. That's another story. One last time, the link is in the chat. Come out wherever you are. Come out wherever you are. Oh dear. Okay. We've waited for We chatted boxing and waited for Cali, the Cali Enigma. If you don't know how this came about, you need to go and check. You need to go and check the previous video. I'm going into it now. Where is it? My channel, your channel. Where is it? Boom. There it is. There it is. Should I screen share? Let me screen share. Let me screen share for the final time. Boom. Share. And there we are. There we are. Where is it? Boom. There it is. There's the video. There is the video being highlighted right about now. You go into that video, you will see the Cali Enigma agreeing the place, the time, and he did not show. I don't know who scared him off. Who scared the Cali Enigma off? Who got the Cali Enigma shook? What happened? His handlers? Did his handlers scare him off? Who scared the Cali Enigma off? Who did it? Who did it? Who scared him? Cali Enigma. It's not a good look, bro. You had people here depending on you. You had the LDBC. Why am I hidden? You had your LDBC brethren depending on you. And you let them down, bro. You let your people down. You let your people down, bro. You let them down. Okay, so what else is there to say? What else is there to say? There's nothing else to say. Nothing I can think of. There's nothing else to say, Cali. Very disappointing, Cali. Disappointed in you, Cali. People saying you was going to duck out. And I thought, no, you're a big man in the game. Literally and figuratively, you're a big man in the game. But you ducked out, bro. I'm very, 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 very surprised. People warned me. Said you was going to duck out. I couldn't see it. Didn't believe it. But that's exactly what happened. Bro, why? Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you do that? It's utter, complete, and utter madness. Okay. That brings us to the end of the show. Cali Enigma was a no-show. No show. And my phone hasn't beeped. Has it beeped? Has it beeped? No. Well, it has, but not for the purposes we're talking about. Okay. So, it's Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. It's the boxing talk with Raphie. It's the Cali Enigma joins boxing talk with Raphie, episode 45. Episode 45. And let me go and check this guy out. Let me go to this guy's channel. See what's up. 0 subscribers. This Rocket Reggie. This Rocket Reggie reminds me of somebody who used to be on here. This Rocket Reggie reminds me of somebody who used to be on here. This Rocky Reggie. Rocky Reggie, where you from? Rocky Reggie, where you from? Because you remind me of somebody who used to be on here. Rocky Reggie. Where you from, Rocky Reggie? What part of England do you live at, Rocky Reggie? What part of England you from, Rocky Reggie? Yeah, what part of Brum? What part of Brum? What part of Brum you from, Rocky Reggie? What part? What part of Brum you from, Rocky Reggie? What area? What area in Brum? Don't go looking at no maps. Oh, Small Heath. Maybe he's legit. Maybe Rocky Reggie is legit. Yo, Rocky Reggie, do me a favor so we can verify you. You got PayPal, yeah? Send £1 to PayPal. Let me put the link in and I'll refund it to you. Let me put the link for PayPal in. Let me put the link for PayPal in. Send £1 to PayPal and I'll refund it you. I'm gonna put it in the link anyway. How do you shop online? How do you do online shopping? How do you do online shopping, Reggie? Let me just put that PayPal link in for you. This is how we verify people. You'll be refunded. You'll be refunded. Boom. So how are you gonna do it next time, Rocky Reggie? I hate online shopping. We need to verify you, Rocky Reggie, because you remind us of somebody. You remind us of somebody, Rocky Reggie. You remind us of a guy that we once knew. Rocky Reggie, sorry about this, but you're gonna have to work out the PayPal thing somehow, and you're gonna have to send me £1 via PayPal, but it will be refunded the very same day. We just need to verify you because you remind us of somebody. You remind us of somebody, but it's okay. No, don't try, Rocky Reggie. Actually do it. Yeah, that's cool, Adam. That's cool, Adam. But Rocky Reggie reminds us of somebody. So, we have to do some verification process. No, you're not being hounded, my friend, but just, let's just make sure you're legit. We just got to do certain things to make sure you're legit. Yeah? You're a very funny guy, but still. You're a very funny guy, but we just like to know the people that are legit around here. We just like to know the people that are legit around here. So, yeah. Send that £1 via PayPal and it will be refunded to you the very same day. Okay. So, it's Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. It's the like. It's the subscribes. It's the comment. It's the share. And it is that hitting that bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications. Rocky Reggie. The link is in the description box, my friend. We need to verify you because you remind us of somebody. But don't worry, you'll be refunded the very same day. So it's all cool in the gang. I like to make sure everybody's kosher up in the building. We've had spies in the camp before. We've had people coming up in here and leaking shizzle. Yeah, we've had spies in the camp. Yeah. We don't like that. So just make sure you're legit. We want to make sure you're legit and certified. You'll figure it out, my friend. Just go into your local place and you'll get it. Yeah. We've had all kind of ne'er-do-wells peculiar people. Yeah, you'll figure it out, my friend. It's very easy. Go on your bank and they'll help you. They'll help you sort it out. Yeah, it's very, very easy. But just we need to be sure that everything is kosher and on the up and up. No underhanded behavior. No double agent. Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. But we know who we're joking with. You know what I'm saying? We like to know who we're joking with. You know, because there's some funny people out there. Rocket Reggie. Very funny. We just like to know that you're a true member of the crew. And you're not some kind of double agent, no spies in the camp. You know what I'm saying? We just want to make sure that you're kosher. Yeah? Matter of fact, we want to do that to Heinrich too. Want to make sure he's kosher too. Yeah, Heinrich, when you listen to this, you do the same thing, bro. Because people, you've aroused some suspicions. We want to make sure that everybody around here is kosher. I know Pet's kosher. That's for sure. I know Shola Ibofin's kosher. That's for sure. I know who else? We know Scott 70's kosher. That's for sure. Yeah. We just want to make sure you're kosher, my friend. I don't believe in that computerized business. It's real life. Get out of the house. Get into the real world. Interact with real people. You know what I'm saying? Real people. No, none of this computer malarkey, computer nonsense, computer world. Nah, get out there. Get out there into the world, the real world. Get out into the real world. Yeah, we're just awaiting your verification, my friend. We're just waiting your verification. Yeah. Heinrich is in Vegas. Yeah. We need to clear up that the Heinrich conundrum also. We want to make sure Heinrich's kosher. Heinrich, you do the same thing as Rocky Reggie. We're kind of choosy. We're kind of choosy around here. You know, we don't like fake people around here. Don't like fakes. Don't like fakes. Okay, so that's it. So, once again, it's Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. It's the like. It's the subscribe. It's the comment. It's the shares. And it is the hitting that bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications. Check the description box. Hit all of the buttons. All of them. Okay, if we get the donations right, then you will have a live commentary show on Saturday. If the donations don't come in, then boom, Raphie will be out partying on Saturday, that is, Saturday. Yeah, so boom, there it is. Cali Enigma did not materialize, so he remains an enigma. Kept people waiting. Very disappointing. I was warned that this would be what would happen. I didn't think so. I thought he was a big man in the game when you come over and chop it up with the boxing talk with Raphie. But I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened. Yeah, what's going on? What's going on with that? Yeah, maybe Monique could talk to him and see what's going down. Yeah, Monique could talk to him and see what's going down. Monique, find out what happened from the big man over there in Cali. Find out why he didn't come over. Find out why he didn't come over. See what's going down. See what is going down. Okay. It's Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. And thank you to everybody in the chat. Thank you to everybody in the chat for coming, mods, for doing your jobs. What else is there to say? There's nothing other than Cali, you kept us up till 1:20 a.m. in the morning. People got jobs to do. I don't know who got into your ear, who told you couldn't cross the street. Ped says, excellent stream again. I am disappointed. I am disappointed. Kalel says, okay, I best I guess show these. Okay, so yeah, what can we say? Cali Enigma. You disappointed a lot of people, Cali Enigma. Very disappointing. You surprised me. I thought you'd come through. People are saying you shook. I don't know how you could live with that, my friend. Well, live with it. Of course you can live with it, but really, you're supposed to be a big man in the game. I didn't think you was going to go out like this, my friend. I didn't think you was going to go out like this. Most disappointing. Okay. Salute to everybody in the chat. People still turning up, expecting to see this shizzle. I'm going to check for one last time in YouTube. Did he appear? No, he did not. Man's all a man has in this world is his balls and his word. And you, my friend, well, we'll leave that to the jury to decide. It's Raphael Dawkins, Combat Radio. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody who passed through. Salute to the Boxing Jedi for jumping on. And we are out.